All right, how are we feeling, PAX? All right, we got an awesome speedrun for you today. It's Kingdom Hearts 2 on critical mode. This is the hardest difficulty. We'll get into what that means as we go. We'll just get straight into it because it's a 3-hour run. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right, timing begins on 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so I've got to skip through a few cutscenes here. So, Nintendo, can you just explain the crit?
Yeah, so
things?
this game has 4 difficulties. The hardest one is Critical Mode, which is what we're playing now. On Critical Mode, you have extra abilities, and but your HP, your MP, and your experience is all nerfed.
That's John.
Oh, I love John.
There he was. So on Critical Mode, you die extremely fast. Your damage is slightly better than like Standard and Proud. But the main gimmick of this difficulty is that basically you die really fast and you still hit like decently okay. And the abilities are really fun to use. The speedrun is actually not much slower than like beginner mode, so it's a really cool run to show off.
Like 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's very close.
So I'm hitting him in a very specific way here. There's kind of an RNG manipulation to make the next few enemies act in a specific way. Because the way this game works and decides enemy actions is, it's like a conveyor belt of sorts, and from when you start up the game, it starts right on the same spot every time. So as long as from my fresh boot of the game, I've done a specific combo to make sure Cypher only attacks like twice, that'll cause this dust to jump in the air, spin around, and he should just kill me straight away, which forces this section.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a lot of fights throughout the game where if you die, it progresses the game, and it's faster on critical mode to just die from Yeah, so Roxas is notorious for being really hard to air combo with. It's actually way harder to do like those short hops than it might look.
We will be skipping all the cutscenes as well, so if you're a big fan of this story, that's good, but unfortunately...
That's good.
That's good for you.
I mean, I like it too.
Hey, there's more Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's it. Hon Tony.
Hon
I
Tony.
think we'll see more skateboarding in this game than we did in the last game. Alright, what's the mode of the retype here?
What?
Okay, 71.
71's right.
It's alright,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I'm not to brag, but I do have the world record in mode delivery.
What have you got?
625, I think.
20?
Yes.
Oh,
Hon
You just remember to read that sign, it's fine.
20?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Cool. I remember I was at a convention once and they had like a little like racing mini games thing, and it was like mail delivery was one of them, and everyone was like, yeah, 10 seconds, 11 seconds,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
just like, give me a go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Give me a go. That was fun.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're just moving through different things here as Roxas. We have to get into some fights now. Cool thing about Roxas, he actually has like basically the moveset of Sora from Kingdom Hearts 1. So it starts off a bit nostalgic, but then once we get Sora, the moveset's going to evolve a little bit.
Yep.
Unfortunately, because of that sort of clunkier moveset, we do have to do things a bit weird, a bit funky. Particularly there's some fights where like, he has like this upward diagonal swing that if you're not at the right height for the enemy... Oh, hello. Hello. Yeah, hey, man. Hey. If you're not at the right height for the enemy, it will just whip.
Yeah. So like I said, Roxas is pretty clunky to control. Makes this part is actually really tight in like when you're going for PB attempts. You can lose or save a lot of time on Roxas Road by just optimizing like really, really tiny things. For being a 3-hour run, this game is like very optimized at this point. Just turning off summon animations there, and then these are all the abilities you get on critical mode. Not using the Lucky Luckies, those just give you better odds of getting drops from enemies, but that doesn't matter if you don't run.
Just gonna run past all these guys. The nice thing about this is like the experience is pretty well planned out, so that like we don't really have to grind outside of like 1 or 2 spots.
Yeah, and it's like on the way. And also for the abilities that we got, so we got reaction boost, which is being used a lot because there's a lot of things in this game called reaction commands. It's just where you press the triangle at the right time and you get to do damage, and that damage is boosted by reaction boost. And then we have, what's What's the other one? Oh, not Iron What's the? Oh, Finish Me Plus.
Finish plus, that's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah,
I get 2 finishes.
Yes. And that would be useful because throughout the entire game, it helps out a lot, like, especially in early game.
Really bridges the gap between like the damage of beginner and critical.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a cool thing here. So only green hitbox. That's cool. Have you ever noticed how the map just does not line up here on Sora? It's like they really just messed up the mold there.
Oh my god! That's crazy. No, I never knew that.
What?
He does that every single time he streams his game. He does that like as a bit. I'm stunned that you didn't know.
I did not know that.
I do this every time.
That makes my life like way worse now.
I know. Like,
I can't connect with that.
yeah, me too. OCD goes wild with that one.
So we're trying to get forward right combos is what I do right now. Quite get all 4 finishers, but the damage is mostly okay. Now, Secret's gonna start spawning. He's gonna want to knock them away. Finish it right here. He does a good job there. Now try to avoid the vines. Get some more combos up. Do a reverse so get an extra hit in there. Just a little bit more damage. You might try this. Oh, I think it's 1 HP.
Yes. Oh, I need to not die.
Yeah, so this is critical mode. It's very hard to...
Sorry, folks. That was
Yeah, you saw there, like, on critical mode, you can die really fast. On even the early fights.
that fight is actually really scary.
Yeah.
The
For
early
being the
fights,
first boss fight.
a lot of early fights in Kingdom Hearts games are like guard armor in KH1 because you just have no cure, you have no like nothing defensive yet. You just kind of have to make sure you focus on dodging the attacks and
just
not actually getting hit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like this game is very Dark Souls-like in terms of speedrunning on crit. A lot of it's just like knowing when to get hit, knowing how to not get hit.
This truly is the Dark Souls of this game.
And so we're just sending the minigame early here by getting to a new rooms. You just automatically win at that point.
That is really hard.
Yeah.
Haina's one of those sort of like shorter enemies. So like, if you're not air comboing him at like the right heights, VV's level 1, so you just can't air combo him really. So we just we have a bit of a different strategy with him.
Yeah, this is actually a very consistent strat.
Have him in the corner so he doesn't move around pace. Get hit on purpose so we can keep him caught. And he's just knocked out. Nice.
You should let him die.
He's
How
just
can you do that?
Poor fella.
So one fact about
Vivi, he has 6 kids.
What?
Yeah, wait, what?
He has 6 kids.
Spoilers for a 30-year-old JRPG.
No, in this game.
Well, he doesn't.
He doesn't follow that many times as well.
I'm just counting.
Counting is hard.
Counting is hard.
Yeah.
It's only my job. So this is actually a really simple fight, just 6 combos. So jump that over here. He acts like that way every time, so it's a very simple We basically, whenever we can, we want to be doing air combos because ground combos just have so much end lag. Also, the animations are just longer. So basically, wherever possible, we want to be doing air combos with Roxas.
Yep.
That'll change as we get different abilities with Sora, and ground combos will eventually become probably better. But for now,
Oh my god.
we have
No, don't die. Don't die.
No! We're gonna stop. This is horrible.
I can't believe it.
We did that on purpose. So there's 2 outcomes from that fight. If you beat him, you get a champion's belt, which is a defensive item. If you lose, it's not only faster, because he's very hard to actually win against, but it gives you a strength item, so it just buffs our damage immediately. So we just want the damage item. I don't plan on getting hit, so I'm not going to be picking up a lot of defensive items. I'll pick up 1 just for a bit of safety, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Gotta
And
put on
that's just-
scan as well, of course.
Was that?
Gotta have skin.
Gotta have scan.
Oh,
It
yeah,
makes
yeah.
a better viewing experience.
You need, I mean, you definitely need scan in this game.
Yeah,
It would be very
scans-
hard without it.
It would be very hard.
Yeah.
Like, you'd get to a boss's like next phase and you just wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Alright, so I mean, the rest of Roxas World is pretty straightforward. We're just going and basically doing a bunch of mini games. This is a tutorial section, basically, of the game, just teaching you how to play, how to use the triangle button. So, not a whole lot to say about here, but as Nintendo said before, this world is very hard to be fast at.
Yeah.
It's so optimized.
Yeah.
Even fights like this, these guys have different patterns, and you can get lucky or unlucky.
Yeah. So after the beginning, they just saw spawn completely randomly. There's actually 14 I counted.
Is there?
Yeah.
It's fine. That's not fine. Alright, that's fine.
Something's wrong with your monitor, man.
Yeah, the monitor's
It's really strange.
Yeah, happening on the... Oh, man.
Don't freak out, Tech. They won't.
It's fine.
Tech have to be like they're like a protected, like, we can't do bits.
No, no.
Don't do any freak out, Tech.
It would be really bad if like the screen went like black and white in like any of the worlds.
Yeah.
Salmon mono.
So I'm just gonna get this guy into the corner. I have to make sure I'm delaying some hits because once again he has a low hitbox.
Yeah.
Well, that was pretty good.
That was
Getting
good.
the medal from losing the Setzer fight made a massive difference there because like he takes like 2 extra full combos if you don't have that +1 strength. Stats are very important and they just lose you so much time if you don't have the right stats. So there'll be a lot of times in this where we'll be aiming to hit certain strength increases right before particular bosses.
Yep. 100%.
This is pretty chill, so if there's any words from host or anything, we can just say a few things.
I do have a few donations coming through.
Rip them.
So, I had a $100 donation from Eric Tanaka. Good luck on the run, BB2K.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Goats on the table. Goats on the table today. Hope PAX has been fun for you all. We had a $50 donation from. Let me get. I might stuff this up.
Chocochi.
Chocochi. There we go. There we go. Best of luck to BB2K on the run. His friends are his power, and I hope that they give him strength as he takes on this run today.
They are. I've got some of my best friends on the couch here, so that's really, honestly, that makes me really happy.
I've got a few more here. I have a $25 donation from Freddie Fazright. I love Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Play KH1 on Proud, and only the secret boss and the last boss hinder me. Looking forward to seeing the text in this run.
Yeah, the tech in this run is actually pretty cool. Like I said before, it's a lot of just being good at the game, which is like, I don't know, I've never
It sounds really weird, but
yeah, there's not a whole lot of glitches, hence why, you know, it's still a decently long run. But it kind of appeals to me.
A little bit.
I've never really, like, I guess, run a whole lot of glitchy games.
Yeah.
I like the idea of just being good.
Well, yeah,
I'm not.
It's just like in a lot of speed games, you know, often it'll be like, oh, you skip this entire world or this level or something. And it's like, we don't get to do that here. You can do everything we're doing now. We're just doing it like very often. Which makes it pretty cool.
I think this is probably the most impressive Kingdom Hearts speedrun.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The only one that maybe tops it is original KH1 Expert.
Yeah.
But that's
That's
like
like pain and stuff.
That's the whole different level.
the difficulty in that is not fair.
Yeah.
That is a stupid.
It might be
kind
worse
of
if crit level 1 in this, honestly.
maybe.
It's pretty bad.
Well, number 1 is harder, but yeah.
But yeah, that's also another thing actually. The difficulty convention. To preface this, my experience with Kingdom Hearts speedrunning starts and stops at 1. So I've got a little bit of knowledge on 2, but originally the difficulty was just normal and expert, and then in Final Mix, the revised version, they went to beginner, standard, proud, and then in this one added critical as well.
Yeah.
So it's like an extra.
A critical's been a staple in pretty much every Kingdom Hearts ever since
Like
Final
ever
Mixes
since, yeah,
Final Mix of this one came out, so.
Yeah.
And it's a good experience as well. Like,
Yeah.
actually, it's just such a nice challenge and very satisfying to pull.
Honestly, the way they balanced it in this game, given that this is the first time they did it, is extremely impressive.
It's a
Yeah.
They
It's
stuffed it
amazing
up every other
achievement.
time after that. Critical in any other game, in my opinion, sucks.
I kind of agree a little bit, yeah.
I do like to point out we are less than $500 away from the 20K.
Ooh.
We are less than $500 away. I want to see that happen.
Well, we got 30 seconds before this section's over, so if we can hit it before this, we can get into the real run. That's the incentive.
I do have another $35 cash donation from Anonymous. Keep being awesome.
Thank you so much.
And then finally, just to get us on page, $20 from Anonymous. BryanBrews is a short king.
That's so true.
Yeah, just taking out these assassins. They're kind of annoying because if you don't catch them as soon as you spawn in, then you have to get them out of the door.
Yeah, I was mainly just trying to the main speed tech there is just trying to hit multiple dusks with the same hits, but the patterns were a bit weird there.
Yeah, this is a fan favorite fight. Get to use the dual keyblades.
Yep. You have a very interesting, your physics are very different this fight, especially for this fight. The fight's not too hard, you just use this gun attack with most of its health, and then one combo situation. And that's a pretty
Punchy axle split.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
That's quite good.
All right, now is summer vacation.
It's
My
over.
summer vacation's over. Wah, wah.
Good.
Hater.
GG.
JJ, I didn't deserve summer vacation.
So we're just changing party customize. You can change the actions that they will do. So party attack means it'll attack everything that Sora is not attacking, and then we're just taking off a lot of their items as well.
I love the menuing in this game.
Oh,
It's really, I have
It's smooth.
Yeah,
Very smooth.
it's-
I have a vivid memory of when I used to run this game back in 2015 of just practicing only menus because it was so nice.
You watch, if you watch the world record holder, VG Master of this game, his menus go by so fast.
Cracked.
You
They're actually
cannot, you cannot keep up.
Yeah.
He's so optimal at it. He moves so fast.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. So we're actually gonna lose this fight. This fight could end after 100 hits, or you die, basically. And we don't need the experience there.
It's so little experience at this point in the game as well.
The fight usually takes about 90 seconds at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a long fight if you actually try and fight it out.
Yeah.
So we have obviously the benefit of crit, being able to just die there and move on. I'm going to pick up this potion. It automatically puts it in the right spot in my inventory, which is nice. And yeah, just get a bit of a little boost there.
If I remember correctly, this is also a die fight, right?
Correct.
Yeah, but the shadows don't really do all that much damage.
Shadows are kind of notorious in this game as well, or in any game, because they very frustratingly will sort of sink underground and you can't hit them. Air combos on Shadows are quite difficult. I don't really go for air combos on Shadows in KH1, and that's got a better air combo. You can short hop way lower.
way better.
It's better in this? Okay.
Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, but
That's
like
what
when
we're here for.
I was fucking around with it, it didn't feel quite as
I'm just messing with you. No, it's once you get Sora's KH2 moveset, it's pretty nice. Mostly just because they turned that diagonal air hit that I was talking about before into basically a vertical. It's a straight vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be, they control quite a bit.
These shadows control
Just
very
like that,
hard.
yeah.
Yeah, so when the shadow's coming back up, you have basically one frame if you time your swing right to catch them before they go back underground again. So we try to do that as well.
And sometimes you will get lucky, and Donald will also shoot a thunder at it as well and catch it too.
Yeah, that was very important.
Donald is OP here.
Yeah.
If I miss him, honestly, I'm still just getting used to the setup. It's not me.
Yeah.
The monitor has input delay.
That's it. Yeah.
I'm not playing at home.
It
I'm
does not.
I haven't eaten. I had a bad sleep last night. We've got all the excuses. Jet lag, etc.
I'm going to try and position right here. It's not probably going to work. No.
Try to get all three. You can't get all three there. That's not bad.
That was fine. Backed it up. Yeah, we want to try and hit multiple with the reaction command there, the Cyclone.
Yeah.
Didn't work out, but that's all right. It's still pretty quick. Donald was throwing out a lot of thunders.
Yep.
In the early game, we really want him to do that.
Yeah, so a lot of this game is also just being able to back up fights like that, especially the early game. Like, a lot of it is just being really good at improv in all the fights.
That's probably the hardest thing about this run.
Yes.
Because, you know, like, there's a lot of speedruns out there where it's like, you either do the thing or you just don't.
Yeah.
You just reset. But this one, there's a lot of skill because there's, I guess, a longer run, more variance.
Yeah.
You want to get through it, and you still can without losing a lot of time.
As
So
you get later in the game, there's like fights that will have like specific strats, but if they go wrong, there's lots of backups, but you need to know the fights to be able to back them up properly. So it's like one of the hardest things about this game is just knowing each of the fights.
Shout outs to my favorite gummy engineers and Dale. Hate Dale. Sorry if your name's Dale. So I don't mean you.
This is battle form. So we just got access to drive forms. You can see that there's a drive gauge on the bottom right. It lowers as you're in the form. And we're going to be basically managing our drive throughout the entire game to have it at opportune moments because it is extremely useful. It's not just for drive, it's also for summon, which we'll be seeing later. And the gimmick for a battle form is that you have 2 key blades. It makes your strength way higher, so it's much faster to do fights with it.
Some nice form, Ryan.
Thanks, man. That's good form.
Good form.
Yeah, a lot of what I'm doing in Valor form as well, because its air combos are very fast, you can press the square button and instantly from the ground start an air combo, so I'll be doing a lot of that. Unfortunately though, like right now we're just moving it along the screens with it, because you move faster. You can't take it into the next fight though, because the next fight is a forced one without Donald and Goofy. So any fights where you don't have those party members, you just don't have access and you have to do other things.
Oh, I hate this fight.
Yeah. This is going to be one of the worst fights.
This one's
worst
fight. So we might need to lock in for a little bit.
Yeah, so basically what makes this fight hard is that...
Leon.
Yeah. It's because Leon is a terrible party member. And right after these dusts are dead, Samurai are going to spawn, and you want to guard them and activate their reaction commands because it kills everything around it. But the issue is that if you don't get it, it can be really sketchy. This is sketchy. Alright, nice potion.
Oh.
Okay, should be fine now. Hit the strength increase right there at level 6. We're gonna kill the creepers because it's gatekeeping the last wave. And now it's set to kill all the dusks.
Yeah, you can see the security system and Leon are kind of knocking the dusks around, so he's missing a lot of blizzards, which is the problem with this fight.
Yeah. And so, Liquid mentioned he ran this, like, 2015. The funny thing is...
Dude.
he used trolls.
See, I just have to chase it all the way to the end because he just decides to keep hitting it away from me.
So outside of Roxas, that is the first big reset point. People lose runs to that split.
As a variance of like 40 seconds sometimes.
Yeah, well, I would say, so you ran it like many years ago, and then he comes to my chat, like, you know, without seeing the run in like 6 years, and he's like, have we solved Bailey yet? Like,
no, I'm not coming back now.
Yeah.
Alright, so we can chill here for a little bit. We've got gummy missions. Generally at the moment the most popular way to run this game is on PC, where, you know, a lot of the community have implemented a quality of life mod that removes these. Today, for safety's sake, I just decided console, you know, best for a marathon. So we get to sort of chill out during gummy missions here. We'll have a few of them through the run. And yeah, if we got anything like donations and stuff to say whenever I'm in one of these, it's a great time.
Fair enough. I do have a few donations here. I have a $50 donation from Anonymous. Let's go, PAX Australia! We also had a $25 donation from, I think it's Autotype Correction. Tax team member. No comment.
That's not a typo. That's my workmates.
Fair enough. I've got another $10 donation. Yeah, well, I've got another $10 donation. I have a $20 donation from It's Verti. Fun fact, Ryan is short, but that's okay. We still like him. Love you, mate.
Thank you,
And just to give you a heads up, we are less than $400 away Can we make it? Can we make it to 20 grand? I want to see that happen very soon.
We can do it.
We can definitely achieve that, and it's for such a good cause. Like, you know, ASM's been partnering with Game on Cancer for so long now, and like, you know, they're doing amazing work. So
Yeah.
Really appreciate everyone supporting the stream, donating or not, just being around here. You know, shows that it's popular, shows that we can do something, and you know, it shows that, you know, our love of video games just actually achieves things in the world. So yeah.
And speaking on stream, anyone who is supporting via bits and subs, the revenue from that will also go towards Game on Cancer as well. So even if you have put bits and subs into the channel over this weekend, that will also help towards Game on Cancer.
Hell yeah. I guess one thing I should mention about the gummy missions is I'm purposefully not shooting stuff. There are rewards that you get from getting high scores in these gummy missions, and they run across the screen individually at the end. So we want to try and avoid getting a lot of those because they're just going to waste a lot of time. So most gummy missions I'll actively be avoiding it.
Yeah.
Can you just put that bit back on for me?
Sure.
That was poorly timed.
Yeah.
All right, so like things like that. So if you get like 2 or 3 of them, you know, you're losing a lot of time. The gummy missions, unfortunately, can't be sped up in any way. They're basically auto-scrollers. So if we can avoid at least losing time, you know, that's good.
Yeah. I like not losing time.
Same.
Although you don't want to pick up too much stuff in the gummy missions as well because the end screen goes for a bit longer as well.
Yep. So just activating the tutorial there because it actually reduces the amount of tutorials you have to go through if you were to open the menu later on. Bought the fire bangle, just for like 20%, I think, fire resistance, and it gives you some defense. It actually helps quite a bit in the early game here.
Yeah, that's going to come up in the next world where there's a really scary fire-based enemy. If you've played the game before, you probably know which one I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Really nice usage of the tent there as well.
So I'm going to be hoping for a level up here. I should get it on Valor form. Means I'll just, you know, have longer duration on it later. But also, we just want to move the forms up through this run to help us with a couple of extra abilities. The main one will be coming later. We'll have a chat about that.
Yeah. And so now that we have fire from Bailey, we can use that on the shadows, and it's way better at catching them. It's much easier.
Because it hits over multiple frames, it's just the best way to crowd control these shadows.
Yeah, Nightwalker spawns on the top.
Spawns really high up.
Yeah.
We want Donald to hopefully be thundering as much as possible.
Yep.
Because in this early game, the damage is actually quite significant.
Yeah, and the mission order is very good to just do it 1, 2, 3. We're going to try to actually build back our squad. You can see in the bottom right. We're putting it up to 3 again so we can go to Valor at the end of the missions. And so this is the Assault Rider. They always do an attack, and then we just avoid that, and then they have an opening. And then we just kill them in that opening. And they can do a lot of damage too. Like this mission's actually pretty scary. Nice.
Alrighty. Yeah, very scary enemies. Pretty much because we're in critical mode, we mentioned earlier, you take a lot more damage, your health increases are nerfed. Basically what that adds up to is most enemies in this game will either 2 or 1-shot you.
Yep.
Assault Riders, luckily, will not 1-shot us. I want to actually go here. But there will be plenty of enemies later.
Especially when there's also like Nightwalkers and stuff around.
Oh yeah.
You can get comboed really easily.
They are scary. So I'm pretty much just destroying the terrain here to encourage the shadows to all group together. I can just chase them around the map, but like if I get lucky enough, then they'll all just sort of like group around me and I can just fire them.
Yeah.
Nice. You'll probably see me doing that a lot, ending the combo early. It's a nice little bonus that Valor Form has. just because the finisher does heaps of damage. And like, you know, there's no point wasting extra hits as we go. Just really speaks to the optimization of this game.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. This is mountain climb. We're going to try to keep Valor Form for all of this fight and into the next area. One thing to mention is that if you enter some places in a drive form, it'll actually give you back all of your drive form instead of you having to build it back up. And that's really important. Right there, he very narrowly avoided that Nightwalker to get the RC off, because he can get hits during this RC. Oh my god, that was so
I can't believe you hit that.
Oh god.
I just wanted the XP.
Okay.
He was there. Alright, that was a bit scary, but that's fine. Normally we don't see that Assault Rider spawn there at all, but because Mulan sort of decided she'd take a swing at one of the Nightwalkers, the usual pattern that we see there is not what we got.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shadows here, so and they can stun lock you. So this one's a bit scary, but I'm going to try and get them to group up as much as possible so that my fires are just covering as much of the waves. Second wave spawns here, so I'll just try and encourage them to get closer to me.
Yeah, ping doesn't actually help very much. Just one more left, and then 2 more Assault Riders are going to spawn here. Again, bait them both to do attacks, see what it is, and then attack them afterwards in their opening. And then try to avoid getting hit by the other one, and do the same thing.
Nice.
Nice.
Alrighty. So now we do have an XP grind coming up here. It's mostly because we're forced into a fight for surviving for 1 minute. Or is it 1:20? It's a number of
It's 1
amount
minute.
of time. And yeah, basically we just use that as an opportunity where the game's already forcing us into that to just kill as much as possible and get as much XP as possible.
Yeah.
The idea being that we're really close to level 10, which is a strength increase, and that's going to really help speed up the boss of this world.
It is actually pretty easy to die too, because that reaction command right there, if you don't do it, you just get comboed by all of the rapid thrusters and just die, like, really fast. I think we're looking for 126 experience. It's around there. Is that
You've
it?
been learning.
Yeah, okay.
That's good.
I was trying to impress you.
You have impressed me. Yeah, it's pretty much. I think it's 126 or 124. This is not the one I know exactly.
Yeah, it's not the one.
There's one
Okay.
that I'm always teaching Nintendo. I'm like, dude, it's this number, and I tell him so often, and he's
I
just
always
like,
forget.
nah, I don't know it.
Yeah, I always forget.
My experience is actually really insane.
It's really good. You're gonna hit level 10 here.
Yeah,
That's a lot of kills.
Have you ever done that?
I've never hit level 10 here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
80
That might be a
Heartless
world
is
record.
insane.
A second world record of PAX.
Quick menu.
Yeah, so putting on combo boost, it means that the ending of your ground combos will do more damage to finishers. And then also, I believe it was an item boost, which means that all of your items will give you, like your ethers will give you more MP if you're an MP recharge, and then potions also heal more.
Do a bit of a map warp here. Just gets us across to this side.
Yeah, we do that a lot too. Wait, you're going Valor?
Yeah, I got level 10, so I'm going to do the Valor
Oh, okay.
courtyard strat.
We're seeing,
What's the Valor Courtyard strat?
Normally we would use what's called a limit. We haven't talked about limits yet. But basically, Mulan has an ability that takes your entire MP bar and is really good at crowd controlling this fight here. But because I hit the strength up and I'm going to be killing things a lot quicker, I'm going to try and do it in Valor form. Oh! Oh, come on.
Okay. That went pretty well, actually.
That went pretty good.
That went pretty well.
And I still have plenty of Valor form for Shan Yu.
Yeah, it's a pretty advanced strat, actually. Like, you don't see that Valor courtyard often.
little bit of movement. A little bit of schmovement.
Yeah, there's actually some pretty cool movement in this game. It's like pretty minor, but it is there.
Alright, so here's the boss of Land of Dragons 1. It's called Shan Yu's bird. That's probably the most annoying enemy isn't Shan Yu himself, it's this little bird that's flying around. I'm really going to be trying to avoid getting hit from that. He's going to hit me here.
Yeah.
Parry him there, that's really hard to do. And just combo him down now that I've caught him.
I think I retaliate here, yeah.
That's
Oh no, the bird. Oh, insane guard. Actually crazy.
there we go.
That was actually
Good recovery.
You're a freak.
That's improv right there.
Yeah. He was about to die from that attack. He was very close to
That
die.
bird would have killed me.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Another
Heart's pumping up.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Another quirk with a lot of bosses in this game is in Kingdom Hearts 1, you can, when a boss's HP drains, that's kind of it. In KH2, a lot of bosses, you've got to end with a finisher or a specific kind of move,
Yeah.
which does change how you approach them in some cases. I know the Blizzard spell counts as one of
Yeah,
those things.
so basically all magic does...
Except Magnet.
Yes, and then certain attacks that are abilities will also do it.
And then on top of having to actually kill the boss with a finisher or a magic, there's actually certain HP gates you can also only break with a finisher as well. That's mid-fight.
Yeah.
So one of the best examples is going to be Jafar in Aladdin 2.
There's going to be quite a few of those that...
Yeah, Shan Yu actually has one of those.
Yeah,
He
just
does,
one
yeah.
at like one of the bit bars.
So we broke that with the Valor form.
Yeah, because Valor form, like just normal hits counts the finisher for some reason.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
Which is really handy for a lot of fights. You know, you can end them quickly with Valor form, just comboing down.
Yeah. It's actually every drive form, now I think about it, but yeah.
Depends on the hit, but yeah.
I don't think I ever noticed that before. There's every drive form.
can do it
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
This one, this gummy mission doesn't really give you any rewards for shooting stuff, and it's probably the only scary one. So I am actually going to be shooting stuff in this gummy mission.
Yeah. Yeah, you actually, you die in like 4 hits sometimes.
These cannons that have not started shooting me yet are toxic.
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm just going to shoot away at this. If we got any more donations or anything like that, let them rip.
I only have one donation for $30 from Barrett. No comments. We're still less than $400. We haven't even hit the $300 mark yet.
The crazy thing about this run is, like, you see the estimate, you see it's 3 hours, but trust me, it's going to start speeding up, particularly once we get through these gummies, and this run will be gone before you know it, so get all those in when you can.
Yeah.
I guess just to preface, we're coming up on probably the scariest world in the early game, which is Olympus Coliseum, the world based on Hercules. This world just has horrible fight after horrible fight after horrible fight.
Pretty sure every runner who has ever run this game ever hates this world.
Yeah, pretty much.
No one
General
likes this one.
consensus,
Yeah.
this world sucks.
Yeah.
Probably the most likely I'll be to die anywhere. We're going to try, but yeah, it's going to be scary.
Yeah. And this is why we bought the Pirate Bingo actually mainly, is for an Abyss.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
So I'll be equipping that once we get into a forced menu later. I want to be really efficient with things like that. So whenever there's stuff I want to equip, best time to always do it is if there's a forced menu where in between it doesn't matter. So it's just all about like taking small optimizations like that that really add up the time over a longer run like this.
Yeah, because the game gives you your menu sometimes, like before a fight. Oh, you destroyed the ship, nice.
Yeah, I like destroying that ship.
Yeah.
Hey, he's an ass. Sorry. One in the swear jar. Do we have a swear jar this year? Surely.
There is a cash donation jar. Speaking
Oh,
of which,
it'll have to go into that.
Yeah, speaking of which, we just had a $50 cash donation come in, bringing us under $300 to go.
Nice.
That's awesome. We're already at like the biggest total for a PAX, I think.
Yeah, we are.
Oh wow, really? That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's incredible. All right.
But that doesn't mean stop.
No, yeah.
Let's make it really hard to beat next year. All right, so Olympus, fun times. This world also, while being one of the hardest worlds, has a lot of really cool movement tech. You start to see Sora's new abilities and things sort of add up here. I recently got the slide dash ability, which I'm going to be using to... I got blocked, unfortunately, by the boulder, but you see the idea was I was slide dashing into the enemy that would spawn to travel across that room faster.
The boulders are so toxic in this world.
They're really
It's
random
crazy.
and they're annoying.
Yeah, they just fall out of the ceiling and can just like ruin your life.
They can knock you out of combos, they can parry you and then you're vulnerable. Yeah.
Yeah, and they can ruin my no-hit runs.
Yeah, your no-hit runs. Nintendo's been starting to do no-hit runs of this game. And I don't know if you've ever played this game, but that's really hard.
Well, I've been trying, yeah.
I think your PB is like only like 8.
It's like 7. It's like
7.
6 or 7, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but it's... but no, it's same part.
But yeah, if you think about like going through the entire game and only getting hit 6 times, that's unbelievable. I've only ever done one no-hit anything, and it was Time Crisis 3, and I nearly cried when I did it. Like,
Yeah, probably not something I'll be attempting for a whole
Well,
long
we might
time.
be doing it here for Haze Escape. I believe.
I'm going to be trying. So yeah, I was getting hit on purpose by those lances there, because if you like jump and time it correctly, they'll knock you forward, and because you're in the air, the end lag of landing is like really slow, so it's actually like faster to move across the room.
hey, I know this guy.
Whoops. I need to fix that.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I want that, and then I want that. There we
Nice. So I took off attack from Orin, I think called Divider, where he will just like jump up and attack everything. It's actually really bad because we want to force out a back cry, which needs Sora to attack the bat, and that back cry will basically wipe everything because of reaction boost from critical mode.
I'm gonna use FPS here. FPS, first person mode.
Yeah.
To just try and encourage my party members to, I guess, spawn.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's unfortunate they didn't, so they can't body block the fireballs for me. Quickly react to that, Johnny.
That was really good reactions this whole wave.
I was trying to get the cheeky twofer.
That was the most Australian thing I've ever heard.
A cheeky twofer. So similar idea here, bat cry. We're invincible during this, so that's the one time I'm not panicking.
All right, here we go. Here's where it gets tough. Large body can one-shot with this attack too. Now we can use the limit from Orin to be really safe if he ever needs to. There's actually no hit.
That was
no hit, I'm pretty
That
sure.
was
That was
really
really
good.
good.
That
That
was
fight
really
is
cool.
really
That
hard.
section, he made it look
That was
easy,
amazing.
but I promise you it's not.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
I was clenching. And that's just the first fight of this world. The next fight's really hard. It's Cerberus. And the crazy thing about Cerberus is just like, he two-shots you. Everything he does takes half your health. So I need to be really careful. I've only got 2 potions in the fight.
Yeah.
Orin and Donald also don't actually like to heal me
Yeah.
from half health.
Yeah.
They actually will only heal me if I'm in critical health,
Yeah.
and that's never going to occur on Cerberus. So I
Yeah.
have to be really careful here.
Yeah, I know you LTF TCI here.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry, that sounded really insincere. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Wait,
Wasn't paying attention.
no!
Just kidding, folks. That's intentional. We want to use Mickey here because he just does way more damage. So Mickey Mouse appears on certain fights when you die as Sora. Not a lot, but the first time you do it, he is guaranteed to appear. And his Pearl attack. Okay, the rocks. His Pearl attack just does so much damage to Cerberus because it's moving through all the heads at once. Also, Mickey takes significantly less damage. So we're basically just going to kill Cerberus with Mickey and then heal up Sora for the final finisher. Mickey, unfortunately, can't kill Cerberus.
So from what I understand as well with this one, yeah, Mickey guaranteed, but then every subsequent,
Come on, brother.
every subsequent time that Mickey like may spawn in, it's like 50% and then 25.
No, so basically it caps that down to 50%, and it'll always be 50% from then on.
That's
But
right.
it-
That's
yeah,
right.
but it
yeah.
goes down to like
100, 75, 50.
yeah, that's the one.
yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. And so we might see Mickey again. Hopefully we don't.
We might. Hopefully we don't. That's the only fight that we intentionally get him.
Yeah.
He's not as good in most of the other fights, or at least Sora can just do it better.
Yeah, exactly. His combos are also pretty clunky. It's very strange.
Yeah, he's very, I guess what I like to call floaty.
Yeah.
Which means, you know, once you're in the air, apart from the pearls, his combos just are really hard to hit and keep tracking the enemy as you want to move through Mickey's combos. So
Yeah.
we probably won't see him again. Hopefully.
Yeah, we want to spray 7 urns here to get 20. And then do one more urn minigame where there will be a big urn that spawns and we'll get a bunch of points from that. It's not too difficult. You basically want the time to be like between 1 to 105. It's like average.
Okay.
Just left the urn there.
Cool. These things can just sort of float downwards, and similar to the issue we had with Roxas, if like, you know, they have that low hitbox, we can just miss.
Yeah, here's a big urn spawn coming up.
I'll just go
Or
for
just
these
go for
ones.
small ones. Yeah,
It's a little bit of optimization there of like, say the big urn will spawn on the other end of the fight. Yeah, you can go for that one, but that pile of urns there, if you combo them while they're all stacked together, will give you the same result. So
Yeah.
go for the one that's closer.
Yeah. And we also have draw on critical mode. You don't have that on our difficulties, which is what another like nice ability about critical mode.
Pick up this chest here. There's not a whole lot of chests we pick up through the run, but this is a power boost. So as I talked about before, that metal, the +1 strength from that gave us so much more damage. So we're gonna make sure we use this while it's right there next to us. Very conveniently placed, actually.
Yeah, it is, because it's also like the only power boost in the game, pretty much.
Pretty much. I think there may... I can't remember. There
might be
may
one
be
in core.
one other...
In core.
Yes.
So that would be it. But yeah. There's some other chests you can grab, like for safety. There's an ether here actually that we're walking by. That takes like maybe 5 seconds to grab. But our item management shouldn't be that bad, especially with the route that we're doing. You should have a ton of ethers to spare, I believe, right?
Just depends how many I use during my improv through the run.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Sometimes it's just the best way to finish off a boss fight is throw a couple extra items, make sure you don't die, just to minimize any sort of time loss when things don't go your way. And with this game on this difficulty, they just don't. They don't always. It's
They never do.
it never goes.
Can I
according to
interrupt
plan.
you here?
Yes.
We have hit $20,000 with a big $140 donation from Anonymous to take us over the line.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
everyone.
Keep those donations rolling in. Can we hit 25 grand before the end of PAX? I want to see that 25 grand.
Yeah, thank you so much everyone who's donated to our packs. It's been amazing. So this minigame is just doing the reaction command from the water stones. It can get pretty unlucky.
Oh, no, just do that. That was pretty unlucky. I usually want to aim for like 43 or more seconds remaining on the timer.
Yep.
But sometimes the reaction command that you use, it moves you based on the auto target. And if the enemies are just moving it off to the corners, then your auto target's going to go all over the place. You're not going to multi-kill a lot of those for clones.
Yep. And so this is a time to fight with Pete here, where there's going to be a lot of enemies, so you can grind experience because you cannot progress. You just have to wait. And it's quite a bit of experience. And we're going to be coming up on like an experience amount that we want to hit in the next world, or in like like 2 worlds. So
How many times do I hit him?
How many times?
Before he spawns the wave?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll just wait there.
Do you know?
Oh, no, no.
It's not, I don't know. It's really...
I know, but I'm not going to choose not to tell.
Yeah, good. Something I haven't learned yet. I just keep it simple and
Are you talking about like, yeah, there is a way to manipulate more enemies up here.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, okay. So basically you have to hit
I
revenge
was
value.
relying on you.
That's all you have to do.
Oh.
You don't, you just do hit revenge
What's that?
value. It's, good question. So revenge value is...
Set that up. That was good. Oh, I should pay
you
attention.
don't die. Basically, every hit you do will add a revenge number, and bosses have different revenge values. And if you hit the revenge value, then they'll attack you back. And that's really important throughout the entire game. We're going to keep track of what the revenge value is to never get interrupted at a bad time. Nice.
That was really good. There's 2 patterns he can do there. The other one, he'll shield immediately, which can really stuff up your enemy positioning. He did the nice thing there, which is just attack, which means I can knock him out of it by going into Valor form. Yeah, that went really smooth. Very happy with that.
Yeah.
Nice swag right there. He did the Keyblade swing into revert to enter the load zone faster.
All right, we got to get on the Hydra's back.
If you've ever played this game, you know what happens here. She knows. She knows the lazy strikes. Oh, my voice. It's going.
No. First of all, though, we do use Trinity Limit. I'll quickly explain Trinity Limit. Basically, you have 3 different parts of the Trinity Limit, and each one will do hits. They won't do damage, but then when you do any of the parts, you can choose to end the limit, and the amount of hits that you do will determine how much damage it does in the ending. So right there, we just got a ton of hits, and then defeated the heads with the finishers. And I'll be using it a lot throughout the game.
Now, we do play it safe here, like, use the RC. Some other difficulties might not, just because, like, you know, you're not going to get hit and killed as quick as I would, but we're on critical mode, so we just want to make sure this goes as smoothly as possible. It's a very scary fight when it doesn't go according to plan, which is most of the time. I'm going to be looking for a particular head pattern here. He can give me one of 3. The fastest one is this one, but this is also the shortest one. Very scary. I also need to just get lucky and not get hit by these dark balls.
Oh, that was so close. He almost got it. Be careful here. Don't get sniped.
I need to wait for my Trinity limit.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. This should be good, just for safety.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, I would say.
Just for safety.
All right. If he got sniped by the heads, we would have been dead, so it was a little nerve-wracking.
All right, now it's Olympus.
Deathless, too.
Deathless Olympus is fantastic, so.
Oh, that was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Hang on. Cutscene there.
There's always such a dilemma of constantly talking about how difficult something is, and then you do it flawlessly and don't die, and it just doesn't look difficult at all.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's one of the things I found out, like, watching a lot of these runs before I got into speedrunning, because as a bit of a dummy, I decided to start with the hardest difficulty of speedrunning this game. I started with critical mode back in 2015. Everyone's like, oh, you should do beginner. Learn the mechanics of the game, learn the mechanics of the bosses, without the fear of dying. And I said, nah.
I'd like to emphasize the dummy, because not only did he do the hardest part, he also played on the PS3 version, which is like an hour and a half slower for some reason.
But he didn't get the world record.
He did.
He still has it.
Still have it. No one plays that version.
We need the 10-year anniversary run back.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's an idea.
That'd be fun, actually.
We should all race it.
No.
I'm coming out of retirement.
I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will.
Another gummy mission here, so we can sort of just chill for a bit. I guess, yeah. So I say something good about this run.
Let's go.
Something good about this run? Well, so far it's deathless outside of the intentional death for Mickey, which I wouldn't necessarily count.
No.
The Roxas segment was really good. Up to the
Honestly, go see
actual
time,
fight.
actually. It was like, oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
And yeah, so far it's been deathless.
And it's being performed by an outstanding person.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
It's because I got outstanding people to back me up.
Oh.
Give a round of applause for my commentators here. Oh, I did what you did. I didn't introduce you guys. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Nintendo. I also speedrun this game. And
He's way better than me.
I'm Sayo. I predominantly speedrun Final Fantasy games, but I also do dabble in some Kingdom Hearts gaming.
I'm Liquid. I used to speedrun this game, but I haven't since 2016, and I don't really know why I'm up here.
You just kind of spawned in.
I'm just here for vibes, honestly.
You were just sitting on the couch and then the camera started pointing at you and like, oh.
I just wanted a better view of the screen, actually.
Well, I think
Oh,
you
do you
should
want to
shake
squad?
your head again.
No, no.
No, not you.
If we get to 100k, I'll do it.
Oh, I hear that. If we get to 100k, Liquid Wi-Fi's going to
100K?
shave his head right there.
That's crazy.
We don't even have the
Oh,
clip.
please, please,
Yeah.
please, sorry.
Oh,
Not again.
We got any Oilers? Any Oilers in the chat?
Wow.
Oilers.
Oh, yeah, people that don't
Very,
make
very
absurd
wealthy
now.
people.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never heard
Speaking
that
speaking of which, I do have a few donations
Oh,
from the runner donations for the 20k. Speaking of which, for anyone who hasn't heard, we have hit the $20,000.
Yes, round of applause for that. Thank you guys
Yeah.
so much.
So let's roll this off. I've got $75 from Rasmus. Being a great event, always happy to be part of it. Let's push for the 20,000. We have $50 from Curtis Box. Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts, Curtis Box. $10 from Jesus Murphy.
Let's go, Jesus.
Bailey Insano.
It's kind of Runno Insano at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, right? Speaking of which, we got $25 from Pipack. Sora taking all the credit for the Cerberus fight. Bro did nothing! Fraud! Good luck with the run. Let's get to 20k.
Thank you, Pipak.
We have 25 from Yedia. I've seen your online contents for a while, and really happy to see you guys live at PAX this time. Love the run.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shout out to live gaming content.
It's so much fun in person. man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always have the best time at these events. All right. This is another fight where we just die. So I'm just going to be like trying to encourage these guys to hit me. Kind of trying to move away from a lot of them to get Donald to thunder something else. Dude, how many times have I swung instead of like moving?
Yeah.
Oh,
I did notice that.
Can I get a swing counter?
Every whiff is...
No. I don't have the money.
Any swingers? Oh.
That's
Hold up.
That's Alright, moving through Beast Castle here. We got a little mini game coming up here. We just need to push the wardrobe, and then we're gonna get into a boss fight. The start of this world's pretty chill. Like, not a whole lot of fights happening. Not a lot of mob fights, which is the good thing. Like, mob fights are probably some of the most annoying ones, generally because they're stacked full of a bunch of different enemies.
Yeah.
You gotta control them all at once. You'd much rather just be controlling just one enemy.
Yeah, and I will mention, you can actually do Beast Castle first, or like in basically in order you want to these worlds, but we do it last because we level up from Olympus and LOD. You don't get much experience from this world, so it doesn't matter if you do this first.
Is this like one of the shortest worlds in the run? Like,
It is.
It feels
yeah,
very
it's
short.
like a 5-minute world.
Yeah.
I mean, second visits will be much shorter, but...
Oh, here he is.
Big Chicken.
Big Chicken Little.
Alright, so Chicken Little is going to be our most used summon throughout the game. We've now got access to summons, which we haven't really mentioned yet. I'm just going to clear these.
Yeah, so he's really good because he whistles in all of the Heartless, and you can actually basically manipulate him to do it. If all of the enemies are like not close to Sora or Chicken Little, then he'll whistle them.
It's all about proximity.
Yes,
So
and
the
he also
further the
has...
enemies are away, and as long as there's multiple of them, he will whistle them in.
Yeah.
That'll pull them into you, but also stun them, so they will just be sitting there doing nothing.
And you can do like a really cool like loop with Chicken Little if you have a lot of enemies, where you can do a finisher, which naturally knocks them away, and he calls them back in again.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of really fast damage.
Yep.
Yeah, the whistling is burned into my brain from watching Nintendo and BryanBrews streams like constantly.
He also has other attacks, which are pretty good, that we'll be seeing more of. This is just a minigame with Cogsworth. Making it in like one cycle without having to go back to Cogsworth is actually a little tough. Like, the grip meter gets kind of close.
It's basically about just knowing which boxes to destroy.
Yeah.
But that's the end of that minigame there. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The first few times I ran this, I did not get that in one cycle. And it's small things like that that can lose you time in a speedrun like this. And when those sort of small things start to add up, you find quite a big difference between the top end of the leaderboard and the bottom.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this game... Yeah, this game is really hard to get into. But it's really rewarding, too. It's really fun.
It feels so good.
Yeah.
All right, Beast here. He's just gone a bit silly, so it's gonna... You like that one?
That was a good one.
He's got a bit silly. He's trying to kill his friends. What a silly guy.
I get like that sometimes.
Silly duffer.
Oh man, this is dummy.
But yeah, just a very simple, like, his health is pretty low, so we just run through that. I'm going to take his potions because I want them. Don't normally need to do that. Equip upper slash, and we're going to do some map warping.
So this is still faster on console?
Yes.
Okay.
Way
Because I know
faster.
in some other runs, stuff like this only works because of like load remove time, where the gaps aren't counted. That's interesting.
No,
that
that's
it's
been
quicker.
used since the old days, like
Damn.
for such a long
Yeah, well,
time.
because...
Even on PS3, which has the longest loads by far, it's still, just because Beast Castle is just wide.
Yeah.
It's so wide that it just takes so long. I specifically moved backwards there because there's, well, that's silly.
No one touched them.
I'll just let you explain it.
Yeah, so basically we're just trying to walk backwards to manipulate him to do the chandelier first, and then we're going to try to do a certain amount of hits here, and then catch him when he flies back to get a one cycle. But
Beast,
just a little
unfortunately,
first. Yeah, Beast pushed him
did
out
me
of the way.
dirty. That's all right.
He's
Maybe
still
I'm
being a
gonna
bit,
get a bit silly.
Yeah, he's still being a bit silly.
He's still being silly.
It only uses like 3 seconds, not a big
Yeah.
deal.
Look, I can take the time in the menu to change his behavior so he doesn't attack at all. However, the chance of him doing what he just did is so low that most of the time it doesn't matter.
So just waiting on Dark's go, and he's invisible right now. And then gonna use Beast's Limit. And this limit is extremely powerful. Oh, I think he did a little bit too much damage, which brought him to his attack right there, where you can't really catch him with the limit. Oh, this might be tight.
Oh my
Nice.
god. Yeah, nice. Good.
Yeah, good.
So yeah, he was about to jump away and do a really long animation there. That would have lost me heaps of time, but luckily, as he was jumping away, that upper slash counts as, I guess, a finisher for the properties of killing a boss. So I managed to catch him before he jumped away there, which was really nice. I did over damage initially, which meant Beast's Limit there did not stun him as early as I would like.
Yeah.
But yeah, we improvised a little bit, got lucky.
Let's go. Yeah.
All right, so Disney Castle here. It's kind of nice in the run here. Like we have Gummy Mission World, Gummy Mission World. There's a nice little breakup of just like there's no Gummy, particularly when Beast Castle is such a short world. You get to just keep going with the action.
Yep.
We have what's called mini escorts coming up here, and I think, was it you who came up with the idea of what we do here?
No. It's actually Sonic.
Oh, Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic's one of the last bats in this game. But basically, we figured out that you can push Minnie Mouse
This way.
against a wall here. It's actually really hard to do as well. So if she ever gets away from the wall, it's really hard to put her back. And she also will attack every now and again.
Let's go.
Ooh, just lost it.
Yeah, so
it's really hard to actually control. Let's see, she does that.
Yeah, so ideally we try not to use DRC as much as possible. But in situations like this, you need to use it.
Push it to the end. Gets a little weird around the door. There we go. See, just because every time you use the attack, it obviously has a pretty long animation. if you're really good and really quick at setting that up, you just push her the whole way, and you never have to use the attack.
Yeah.
Slight benefit of me sort of just doing it the way I did it is that I got a bit of extra experience, because this is one of those spots where we do want to hit a certain experience number to ensure that we hit another strength boost by the boss of the upcoming world.
And that number is 516.
No. Try again.
518.
It's 524.
Oh.
You were close.
I mean, yeah.
So I'm one experience off. So which means I'll have to kill another boss.
The experience is actually really good then.
My experience is really good. Hopefully it means, like, if there's any time fights later where I maybe miss out on a couple of kills or something goes a bit wrong, my experience won't be in a dire situation. Well, hello. Come on, Minnie. The nice thing is this reaction command that we do does actually hit a lot of damage. So it only takes 3 of them for her to clear a bolt tower, and they give heaps of experience.
Yeah.
You're probably wondering, like, why don't we push her like in the first time? One reason being that we want the experience, but the other reason being that, like, if she's not got that wall to bounce off, like, she will just sort of move around Sora. So it's really difficult to push without that one sort of solid wall on one side preventing her from moving around.
Yep, and we just equipped this Sordonyx ring because we got another accessory slot, and that we bought that on the way back in Beast Castle. It just gives you plus more strength, and that makes a huge difference throughout the rest of the game.
Massive.
Let's go.
This is another sort of fan favorite world. I love this one.
This is one of my favorites. I think it's my favorite.
Why is the screen
black and white?
So my audio just...
No,
no, we're joking, we're joking.
Also like the sounds getting all muffled and everything.
Yeah.
That's actually, like, they buggered that up.
Yeah,
when they made the HD port, they were like, oh, we'll redo it to make it sound all grainy and it'll sound more like old school, and it just makes it sound worse. It sounds awful.
I like the idea.
Oh,
This
the best
fight's tough too.
intentions.
This fight's tough.
Oh, I hate this fight so much. I hate the summon.
Yeah, so we're gonna get them all whistled in, then do some magic, get another whistle right there to kill the rest of the hammers, and now we're gonna try to do the reaction command here. Should be perfectly fine, and then kill the waves as they spawn in. You don't have infinite reaction commands, so you have to get them in a certain amounts.
This might, that's a bit tough.
Okay.
That's fine. He'll whistle in for us. That's not too bad.
That was fine. That was fine.
Those hammers do a ton of damage. Everything they do 2-shots you, so it's very scary. And because the platform will just start bouncing you up, if one of the hammers gets into one of his animations and doesn't get knocked around by that, you can die really easily because, like, you don't have a lot of options to stop yourself from getting hit.
Yep. And again, more Chicken Little here. That whistle right there is actually pretty hard to get. Then we're gonna use a lot of our magic, because the magic is pretty good at covering the entire crowd of enemies. And then we kind of know where the enemies will spawn, which is how we're able to manipulate Chicken to get a whistle out. And this is the last 2 enemies here. Just gonna kill the hammer with the upper slash to continue our combo. Nice.
Nice.
Did you not use the ether there?
No.
Okay, I thought you used it.
The airplanes, particularly in that one, once they get locked in a particular animation, they can fly out of range of Chicken's whistle and then come back in and snipe you. So a bit of a scary one if you don't get the positioning right with Chicken Little. Unfortunately, shadows are playing up here. It's alright. The cars are the scary ones. We gotta avoid this guy.
Yeah.
So we really want Chicken Little to do his job.
Cars are a common and troubled, like, hard part of the game for casual players. A lot of people hate the cars, but it's actually not that bad if you use Chicken Little.
Yeah, Chicken Little takes out a lot of animations that usually have like iframes in, so it's pretty helpful.
That was nice.
All right, cool.
Level 14 is very important as well.
That's the strength increase that we were grinding for in the mini escorts for. So we really want to hit that before the boss of this world, where the strength matters so much. Like every strength increase is actually 2 points in strength. And you saw, like, with the medal, how much 1 point in strength matters. The 2 points from a level up is just crazy important.
It's crazy. Now we're going to use Trinity Limit and not hit anything with the limit so that the finisher does no hits and it just kills straight away because it has at least one, the very ending of it does damage regardless of how many hits you get.
Yes, sir. Right. All right. This fight coming up is a bit random, so you have to use a reaction command to jump onto his boat, and you're trying to destroy the cage that's surrounding this thing that I forget the name of.
I don't remember.
Cornerstone.
Yes,
The
that is
cornerstone.
Steamboat Willie. The cornerstone.
Is it called the cornerstone?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the ship. I'm actually being completely serious.
All right, so I'm going to not do finishes here for a little bit, just because it locks me into an animation, and I don't want to get knocked off by that reaction command. I need to hit that while not being in a finisher animation. This should
That's
be
not enough.
Got it.
Nice.
It's fine. So yeah, I actually got really lucky at the start of that. I probably could have pushed a bit harder, but if you fall off, you've got to deal with a wave of enemies as well. Takes a really long time. You'd rather just like not get the finishes involved and not fall off.
Yeah. This fight can be kind of scary actually. If you get hit by that ball right there, it does like 70% of your health, I'm pretty sure.
It does so much.
Yeah. But you have counter guard, which means that whenever you get into a guard stance, you can do that, the counter attack, and it actually will interrupt whatever the enemy is doing to create an opening.
This Trinity is cool because what I'm actually getting hits on is the fires, not Pete. So it actually gets a ton of hits just hitting those little fires that are around the map, and Trinity just bursts through that whole section of the fire. I'm going to try and time a second finisher here and parry him and just move straight through that section. That's a really scary room.
Yeah, so we're trying to time those slide dashes very well as well.
I'm going to take this safe here and just wait till he retaliates to guard and counter guard. This particular screen, if you hit him in the wrong way, he starts bouncing between the towers. It just creates a bad time. You start getting hit. And it's really fast for you to die.
Nice.
Good.
It's going very well.
Still deathless.
Yeah, this is a really good one.
Yeah, it's gone well.
No pressure.
Pressure. Have you met
We have fun here, we have fun.
Yeah, just pulling the chain there. I shouldn't do that on stream.
Just kickstart your dirt bike there, champion.
So I do get a lot of questions sometimes of like, how do you like get through such a long run? Like, don't you need to go to the bathroom? Like, how do you keep up the stamina? I'll give you an example right here. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll save you. I'm not gonna save him. No, he'll be fine.
He picked the optimal bathroom too.
Yeah, you picked the good one.
We
Yeah.
timed it.
You timed it.
From here to each of the two bathrooms here at our lovely PAX venue.
It's about 14 steps left.
14, you counted the steps.
No, we didn't count it that hard. But yeah, this is serious. Like this is just a real break that you have.
Yeah.
There's two of them. You can usually take the Beast Castle Gummy as well.
Yeah,
It's a little
yeah,
bit
it's
tighter,
easy,
but this
yeah.
one's really easy.
Yeah. I will take over if he's gonna die.
He shouldn't.
Nah, he shouldn't.
He did book it. He did run.
Yeah.
He sprinted.
I can see
Yeah.
him running back down, by the way.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
There he is.
He washed his hands as well, he's confirmed.
Oh, I took no damage.
No, yeah.
Well, you did take some. I just got the worst, like the most disapproved look I've ever received from Brian, from BB2K.
Yeah, this is a nice gummy mission where it's just like, so little is actually hitting you for the longest time. There's not a whole lot of heaps aggressive gummy enemies, so really nice opportunity to stand up, take a leg stretch, quick bathroom break if you're quick enough, Yeah.
No, you booked it actually. I was surprised at how fast
That
you
was
were moving.
really fast.
Are you out of breath?
I haven't done this gummy mission in 5 years, so I forgot how long I had.
That was impressively fast.
Get the job done quick, mate.
I do have a couple donations to catch up on.
Let them rip.
$20 anonymous donation, no comment. A $10 anonymous donation, also no comment. And then finally, we do have a cash donation, a $10 cash donation, also anonymous, no comment.
Fantastic. Thank you guys so much again for supporting, you know, what ASM's doing here.
Yeah.
You know, supporting us, like, because of you guys, we have this cool thing that we can keep doing that, you know, we really love doing. I get to hang out and see my friends. I could do that anyway, but it's always nice to when you can come together with those guys and really do something good like this. So thank you guys so much.
Speaking of which, we should talk about who we're raising money for. We are raising money for Game On Cancer, a charity which funds early career cancer researchers who are working across all areas of cancer research. If you would like to donate, you can go to donate.AusSpeedruns.com. That is donate.AusSpeedruns.com. If you are here in the audience and you have a bit of cash to spare, we do also take cash donations to my right or your... actually, I'm getting my lefts and rights wrong. To my left, your right.
All right. Pirates of the Caribbean. Probably, I would say, the weirdest inclusion of a Disney franchise in Kingdom Hearts, but I definitely really enjoy it.
I love the gimmick behind this world. It's so cool.
It's very cool. So if you've seen the movie, you know, in the moonlight, the pirates turn into skeletons. Out of the moonlight, they're invincible. So we actually can't hit them. Just then I just did a certain number of hits to end the fight. Now that the moonlight's out, I can hit them. And magic affects them in really weird ways. It's really weird how the game actually teaches you that. It's in a small text box in that cutscene that we skipped. It says, oh, magic does something weird in the moonlight. And you're like, oh, no, legit. That's basically instructions. The game is saying, use magic. So you're going to be seeing a lot of Blizzard. Blizzard will basically just freeze them in place. We're going to use that to crowd control a lot of the pirates. Thunder also sort of stuns them, but the problem is they start walking around. Please die. They start walking around the map, and you know sometimes they walk back into shadowed areas, and then you can't hit them.
Yeah, pretty much the only spell you're not going to see used on the pirates is fire, because they start running around like maniacs because they're on fire and they're trying to get it out. And it's like not good at all for trying fast.
No. Yep. I gotta talk to him.
Yeah. I was like, where are you going?
Don't know, mate.
Where are you going, mate?
I'm winging this.
So just a quick a fight between moving areas on a boat. You get that every time you try to switch areas.
So as you can see, we're still using Chicken Little for a lot of this. He just is the best crowd control for these multi-enemy fights.
Yep, and just quickly changing our customize. We don't do that much throughout the game, optimally, but because we only need like a few spells, really, on our customize menu. And so every runner actually has their own preference for it.
I'm not getting into it. Sorry.
Sorry, but X is reflect.
X is the
Just
best.
what? Just do what I do.
No. If you want to lose time.
It's like frames, brother. All right, so we've got a time fight here. I'm basically just going to try and survive and get a lot of experience. And money. Money's actually probably the most important thing you can get from this time fight, because we want to be able to buy a lot of ethers later. Ethers are going to become really important once we get a few more tools to use later, like limits and things.
Yep. I did want to kill about 12. I've already lost count.
Oh, I was never counting.
Yeah.
The nice thing is they drop you like little MP bubbles, so you can keep spamming magic on them. Unfortunately, that pirate back got hit.
Yeah, you can freeze them in the back right there, and you can't hit them anymore, so you just have to wait for them to get unfrozen before they're vulnerable again. I think he killed a decent amount.
I think so. I think that was good.
That experience looks pretty good, I think.
All right. We got a couple scary fights coming up now, so hopefully this goes well.
Oh, that guy was moving during the
Yeah,
low.
that was... This is odd. Okay. Should be good now.
Nice.
Just make sure I don't hit it back into the shadows.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If I move in a specific way at the start of that fight, Chicken Little whistles them in straight away and basically puts them all in a little group so my blizzards are hitting all the pirates at once. This is the actual scary fight.
Actually got a pattern that I like here.
I don't like this pattern. I don't know how to properly deal with it. So we'll wing it. I might use...
Okay.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that.
All right.
I'm just going to potion.
Yeah.
Even though, like, I have, like, a life drain ability because of Chicken Little. So, like, any damage I do is giving me back health.
I'm having a hard time watching this.
Brother's bullying me.
Look, it's probably fine. It's fine.
Right now, I'm just trying to survive. This has gone poorly. Right now, the aim is just get through it, be as safe as possible. Because, like, still, a death is the probably the worst thing that could happen.
Yes. All right. There's the last two enemies here. The bomb. Okay, nice.
Well, there's that improv we were talking
I
about.
appreciate you letting that fight play out so we could hear that banger soundtrack for longer.
And we could hear
Good
the
soundtrack.
whistling.
Yeah, the whistling.
I'll probably just play this one safe too. This is such a strange mini game where it's like actually really scary. These little pirates are trying to hit the barrels here. Unfortunately, though, they just have really big hitboxes for their moves and can hit Sora. I tried to use Valor Form here to like sort of, I guess, stun them and do that so I get through the mini game. But everything there two-shots you. So if you get hit once, you've got to try and recover. And then they're already in their next animation when you try and go through the barrel animation, which is also very long. It just really compounds quickly. So you just play it a bit safe there, even though Valor would be faster for running through the section.
Yeah. And now we're running over to Barbosa, or Barbosa.
I still use that on my splits.
It's so good.
This is scary. Do you want to explain the gimmick of this fight as well?
Yeah, so at the beginning here, we have the Illuminator, which would just make the room dark. You can't hit Barbosa until after you defeat him. And now he comes out of the shadows. We want to stun him after he doesn't attack, and then try to do a reflect after this combo, and then do a Blizzard to catch him. And now he has the same reactions to magic as the pirates, so Blizzard will stun him, and you can actually just infinitely loop him this way. It's actually pretty easy. But if you knock him in the shadows, then it becomes very hard. Especially because if Jack dies, you actually just lose the whole fight. But this should be it here. Nice.
All right, nice.
One of the really cool things about Blizzard on Barbarossa as well is it actually lowers the revenge value, so he never ends up retaliating, so you can just infinitely loop him.
Yeah.
All right, that was good.
Yeah.
I was scared of that one. I have been stuffing that one up in practice.
Still deathless.
Still definitely.
Don't worry, it's getting harder.
It's getting the Hollow Bastion 3.
The Berserkers. They're gonna do
Yeah.
something.
Berserker.
If anything does it to me.
Have you meta?
We have fun here.
Yeah, we have fun. We have fun. We have a good time here, folks. We have a good time.
This is actually the sickest soundtrack in the game. This gummy mission is just like rocking out. I love this one. One of the things I do miss about using that gummy skip mod is that this is just such a good soundtrack in this one. It was silly.
Yeah,
We're a bit
we have fun.
silly.
We have fun. We're getting silly. Not like Beast, though.
Not like that, no.
No, please.
So, once again, I'm just trying to, like, not really shoot anything. I don't want to get those extra awards. It's going to take extra frames at the end.
Yeah.
So, I'm just doing my best to time dodges on all of this. I know some runners set themselves a little bit of a personal challenge to try and get 0 points on a lot of missions. Although I learned on 1 or 2 missions, getting 0 points gets you additional blueprints and loses
it
you
does.
time.
Yep. I think it's Halloween Town that does that.
One of the missions, yeah.
Why am I still learning?
It might be Halloween Town and Pride Lands. I think
That's
those are the
crazy.
two.
Yeah.
Why though?
I don't know.
Don't know.
That's actually something that you could cover, I guess, in this time, given that you don't actually have to do every single world.
Yes. Yeah. So we're gonna be
Oh,
skipping.
true. Yes. So only a certain number are available, required, I should say, for any percent. So the worlds we will not be completing is we will never touch Pride Lands. So if you want to see Lion soar up, I'd say go play the game.
Yeah. Not now, later.
Yeah.
Stay and watch, and then later on go and...
Why not
Steam
both?
Decks exist. Steam Decks exist. We don't do Olympus 2, which is good because that's just annoying. It's not that interesting either. It's not a whole lot of... There's probably like 1 or 2 little bits of speed tech in that, but we don't do it.
They do some like Cup that sucks. I don't like that world at all.
Yeah. We don't do Atlantica, so if you wanted to hear me sing, I'm sorry. I'll see you at karaoke later, though. Then we also don't do Space Paranoids as second visit, and we don't do 100 Acre Wood.
Yeah.
So we will not be seeing Winnie the Pooh again.
That's a crying shame, by the way.
We did do 100 Acre Wood earlier in the event.
I was going to say, if you want to see more of 100 Acre Wood, go watch the Piglet's Big Movie Game speedrun that Nintendo did. Very entertaining.
It was a fun time. It was a fun time.
Sayo technically has world record if he was, if he did the...
Sorry, and I quote, go and watch Sayo. No, Sayo is doing Piglet's Big Game and he has world record based on the run, the load, if he was playing on emulator GameCube, he would have world record, and I can't finish the quote from there. That's a verbatim quote from Nintendo.
But
he was traveling down here. He was streaming from Fortress.
Yeah, streaming in Fortress. We couldn't play Piglets at Fortress, and I took his world record, kind of.
But I do have record on the leaderboard. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Oh, I want that. I want that.
And so right there in that menu, we're just equipping more abilities and equipping more items on Sora. Now we have 2 potions and 2 ethers. You want to be using more ethers. And then taking Aladdin's items as well, and some customization on his AI.
I'm not taking a lot of the potions because we've kind of hit the part in the game where stuff will just one-shot me, or if I take a hit, it's probably just like, you just finish the fight or die. So potions, not as important. Ethers, very important. We want to make sure we have as many of those as possible.
Let's go.
Damn, no target head fight in this game, huh?
No.
He won.
Oh yeah, it's just that quick, huh?
Yeah.
We've got a new form here, though.
Oh.
Wisdom form,
Yes.
very cool.
Wisdom form is more magic-based. We actually got it from Timeless River, but we're using it now to... later on, we'll be leveling it up in this world, because this dash that he's doing is called Quick Run, and we can actually get that for regular Sora, so that we don't have to enter Wisdom form to use it. And we'll be leveling Wisdom form to get that ability.
Now, if I remember correctly, a bit of Kingdom Hearts 2 history. Wisdom route on the original PS2 version was for a very long time considered not fast enough because it was too difficult.
Yeah, so we knew about this route for many years, like 10 years, and then we found a route for original PS2 version.
It was really, that was part of the bounty, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the bounty. From Sam, shout out to Sam.
So a lot of changes happen in this, the final mix version of the game. Sort of like a director's cut, if you will. You know, one of those changes which the guys are referring to is they actually lowered the experience points required for, I think, getting level 2 Wisdom form,
they lowered it
level
like
3.
30% or something. It's so much less.
I'm just poking these guys because now we have one of the craziest magics in the game, Reflect. Basically, when an enemy attacks us, if we use Reflect and it takes the hit, it'll not only protect us, but then shoot out a couple of little lasers that do tons of damage. We'll be incorporating that a lot in the speedrun.
Yeah.
I did only kill 2 little
I was going to say
cubes,
that you're
I'm a bit
too
scared
down.
about my Wisdom form experience.
Yeah.
We'll just see how it goes. If I have to back it up, I have to back it up.
Yeah.
Where am I? I want to position against the wall over here. Prep that.
This part is pretty cool. If you can see it here. Nice. So you carry the reflect up with the Trinity limit, and then it does damage when you teleport to them.
Yeah, it's very cool little interaction between two different moves. The magic that you use is a program to stay around Sora and will be carried through across the map with you.
That's what's so cool about this game is how you can intermix so many different things in your kit, and just like it gives you so much like freedom in your gameplay. So here we're gonna be leveling up Wisdom Form. A bit scary because he's under-experienced from where he wants to be usually. So we'll see. We want to hit level 3 on Wisdom. Entering Wisdom for a second time here. And now hopefully the rest of the enemies here in the room will be enough. So we hit level 2 there. Now we're just using Reflects on the tiny guys. There it is.
Nice. I'll clap for that.
Top out Aladdin. Do Reflect in the Trinity limit before any party members die. It's important you get that really fast. Do a full Trinity just to be extra safe, and then that should be the rest.
This should clear them.
Yeah. Nope. It did not clear them.
That's fine. I'll wait.
Oh, Donald!
Oh my god. He made the saddest little noise.
Give him 1-2 hooroo. Jesus.
Oh my god.
You can actually hear that same noise whenever Donald gets like a health boost from finishing a boss. If he's dead when he gets it, he'll make a wah, wah.
So here's a boss fight where you fight 2 bosses, but you don't really fight them at the same time because they kind of come down one by one. And then here's where we can show off the health phases really well, actually. So a lot of bosses have like different phases, and you need to transition them with the finisher, as you mentioned before. And so here, the finisher knocks them into the next phase, and it will also break them apart. This is just about towards the end of... Yeah, here's last phase now. Valor Form makes you do a ton of damage.
Give him a little love tap at the end.
Yep.
Nice. Did you hear he did the
Yeah.
All right, now because I did this in a certain way, the next big boss fight that I do, I actually have a chance of going anti-form.
Oh, right.
It's only a 20% chance. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Should be okay if it does.
Marathon walk incoming.
We'll see.
There's Pride Lands.
Yeah, you should go. Oh yeah, we got a gummy.
Yeah, we do.
We got a
Well,
gummy,
so, okay, I will spend some time to explain the anti-form thing. Basically, every time you enter a drive form...
Well, before we do that, just because we're in a gummy, do we have any donos? And then I'll get Nintendo to explain how that works.
I've got one donation here, one $10 donation from Hannah. Surely we talk about the spell preferences as for a tenner. No. Always a pleasure watching the BryanBrews2000. And then we had $10 from Amazing. No comments.
That's amazing. That's him. Do you want to go talk about the anti-form?
First, to everyone watching, you should donate where you put cure on your customized menu. Let us know. I'm gonna
There's
say,
one right answer.
Yeah, and it's nowhere. So for anti-form, basically every time you enter a drive form, you get another anti-point, and when you hit a certain amount of anti-points, then you have a chance of going anti-form. The lowest chance is 20%, which is what we have now. There's ways to prevent having anti-points, because certain times when you use drive forms, it won't add anti-points. And also, when you get new drive forms, it'll reduce your anti-points back to 0. So that's how we avoid it for most of the run. But yeah, because of Ryan's route, he's not scared of having it on this one fight. So he'd rather take the risk and have Valor for Lords than not have it.
Technically, there is a way I can avoid having the amount of anti-points I do.
Yeah.
You cannot get an anti-point if one of your party members is dead. So if I allow Donald to die before going Valor Form in that Elemental Lords fight, I wouldn't get the point, and I'd have a 0% chance here of going anti-form on the next boss. However, this is a speed run. I want to go fast. I'm going to take the risk.
Yeah.
So we just got to get through this scumming mission, and this is actually the last scumming mission for a long while.
Yep.
So after this, it's going to be go, go, go. So right now is a great time to get your donations in before we just have fight after fight after fight.
I don't have any at the moment. But I would like to point out that we are raising money for Game On Cancer, a charity which funds early career cancer researchers who are working across all areas of cancer research to make this the last generation to die from cancer. If you'd like to donate, you can go to donate.ausspeedruns.com. That is donate.ausspeedruns.com. I just had another couple $10 anonymous donations. No comments.
Love that. Thank you guys so much again. Really appreciate all the support. It's a good cause.
Dude, it's Sora.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh.
Hey, Sora! And Riku!
Hi, Sora.
That is fantastic cosplay.
That I didn't even know.
That
I've got no idea. No, I didn't even know there was a speedrun. So we have fun here. We get the crowd involved. How are you guys feeling? Are you having a good PAX?
Yeah.
Yes. Very good.
Good gear.
That's the last going mission for quite some time.
Thank goodness. Now it's just clenching for a few hours. 2 hours. Hour and a half. How long have we got?
Sometime.
Hour and a half.
Hopefully not 2 hours.
Hopefully, I hope not.
BB2K never change.
Right, they're just putting on Finishing Leap. We'll be using Finishing Leap a lot throughout the rest of the run. It does a lot of damage, and it's a very good crowd control tool. And using Genie here so that we don't have party members and that we can die in this fight way faster.
Nice.
It's also to note, like, I took off Jack's potion there. I know I talked down the value of potions earlier. The reason I actually took it is because I want to be under half health in an upcoming fight, because we got an ability called Experience Boost. On critical mode, it's really easy to get under half health and hence get double experience from killing enemies while in that state. However, it is very scary. But basically, I need this experience to make the next fight go good, so we take Jack's potion there.
Yep, so 2 reflects here, gonna get hit on purpose. And now the drill is really scary, but Goofy used Tornado, which killed it, thankfully, and now trying to kill this. Yeah, it's really important that Sora gets that kill. If Goofy were to kill it, you actually don't get the boost from the experience boost.
Yeah, I was trying to like make sure Goofy wasn't gonna like interact poorly with my Blizzard.
So you want to kill these two. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Hang on. There we go. Nope. Hang on.
Oh my god.
I just made Nintendo so upset. That's on me.
I'm gonna lose so much hair watching this run.
Still deathless.
By the end of the run,
That's good. But yeah, it's a really important level there. We get both a magic increase and a strength increase. So it just really bumps our damage output for the next couple fights.
Yep, so here's Prison Keeper. It's actually a random fight because the phase you get of the boss will be random at the start here.
Actually, I want to quickly, I don't know if you guys have seen the whiteboard, but I want to shout out Chikochi, drew an amazing Halloween Town Sora on the whiteboard over there. Looks very cool. You should check out her art over there. It's my favorite world in Kingdom Hearts, so that was very cool of her to draw that. Sorry, we can talk about the actual game now.
Yeah, so this is actually the worst phase. You get Ryan got shocked, where he kind of just goes up into the air, and you have to knock him back down. So it's just a bit slow having to travel the whole time. And then we're going to use Dance Call, which is Jack's limit. It's actually one of the best limits in the entire game. It just does so much damage if you prolong it. And
no
now we're going to
anti-form.
and no anti-form. So we got lucky there. Didn't get the 20% chance. And now just going to combo this phase down with Valor Form. You actually skip a phase, so we didn't go through all 3 kids because we did so much damage that he didn't have the chance to go into the other phase. And now this is last phase. We're going to do a Valor combo, reverts, use Reflect in the air, do Trinity Limit.
Oh, no, he's high HP. This might be a little sketch, folks.
Yeah, so he's supposed to die here. Now that he's not, it's going to be up to Ryan to recover it. And this is just knowing the boss, knowing when he's open. That attack does a lot
That was not it. That was not it.
Yeah.
That was... No Mickey on that one, folks.
Yeah, you
All
can't
right,
get Mickey there.
we've copped the first death.
Yeah. And that,
That's
I mean,
all right.
that showed you how, like, just one tap and he was already at 2% health and then just got caught in the air. It's really hard in critical mode to survive the time.
Shock again.
Yeah. And so obviously, in this speedrun, like a death is the biggest honest you can have. So like for PB attempts and like world record and stuff. That's what makes this category so scary, but also like really rewarding to get deathless. Oh, be careful! Yeah. Oh, anti. Uh-oh.
So I'm just gonna spam attack.
This freaks me out. I'm scared. Yeah, so doing attacks on the boss in anti-form actually depletes your drive gauge so he can revert faster. That's why he did attacks there. Okay, boss has a lot of health still. Alright, should be good now. Reflect, should limit. Nice.
Good adjustment with the anti-form as well.
Yeah, the nice thing is that anti-form has so much hit stun. And just keeps that boss keep getting stunned out of basically anything it does.
So
nice.
now that we've used anti-form, we're back to 0 anti-points, right?
Yeah,
In this
I think so.
I think it moves 10 when you get
No, it's 5. I don't know.
It moves down 5.
I think it's
10
5,
is
yeah.
final.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
However, like it's not going to matter. We're not going to run into a situation where we could get that again.
Yeah.
Right.
Before getting a new form, which would already set us to 0.
Yeah, we're gonna get a new form soon.
I'm going to lock in on this one. I need to be aware of audio cues to know what Oogie Boogie is going to do.
Yeah, so just want to avoid that fist right there. That's what it's listening for, is the I'll spot you flat. Because if he doesn't hear that, and then he gets punched, it's a one-shot. He just dies. And so you want to do 12 boxes, then it knocks Oogie down right there. And it's random
I
what
need
he
a bit
does.
of drive, so I'm just going to...
Yeah.
Oh, that's... yeah, that's bad. That's all right.
You can do more
it out.
thunders. Yeah.
Do I ether?
You'll get your MP back in a second.
Scary.
There you go.
I need Chicken Little here to crowd control these enemies that spawn. So that's why I was trying to get my drive back, specifically for this. I'm just not... I'm going to try and get a trick here called Present Skip. Yeah, nice.
Nice.
So because that guy is still alive, Oogie will not spawn more enemies. He only spawns more enemies if there's none from the previous wave alive.
Yeah, so it's right here. It saves like 10 seconds actually.
It's a long animation spawning the presence.
Yeah. And so he has 3 phases. The third one is going to be lightning, and he wants to avoid it with iframes from hitting back the presence. And it can be a little sketchy because if you get hit, you're going to get combos to the back.
Kind of like how the mini push works, this thing works on me.
Yeah. The dice also do like almost all your health bar, so it's pretty. Whole fight is scary. Oh, it's only half?
Yeah, oh, dice is a 2-shot. That's just how I think about it.
Okay.
I think it's like 60%. It's a lot.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Ooh.
So just one more move here. It's random. Yeah, it's unlucky.
That's right. a whole lot of this fight is just random animations. And if you just get the longer ones, you can actually lose quite a significant amount of time.
Yeah, a lot.
Am I going to have to... No, okay, good.
Yeah, they're fine.
I just don't want to go to the back.
Yeah,
because like there's spikes.
Oh no. Visit does like nothing. Okay.
No, that was kind of cool.
Right, that's finishing lead. I was like, okay, the spikes will hit him back towards me. I can hit him with this finisher, and then just I can be out of the way of the spikes. Because those also, they do like 90% of your health. They do so much.
Great game awareness.
And now this is the fight I think you're kind of...
Yep,
I'm dreading the Berserkers fight here. I just struggle with this fight. This fight's incredibly hard.
It is hard.
You got this, LTF TCI.
I'm also going to be experience boosting.
Yeah, so he will be at one shot the entire time because he's at low health for experience boost. Would you like me to explain what's happening, or do you want to lock in?
Let's just play it out.
All right.
I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. Saved.
Taking a hit there for the experience boost. Now we can use Reflex to take out these dusts. Here's where the Berserker spawns. Okay, throw out the magnet into the Genie limit. Do a finishing leap this time, which kills most things.
Oh, that's bad. They might jump again. I need him gone. This probably won't work, but we'll see what happens. No. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here.
Yeah. This is ridiculously hard to dodge. It's basically a death, no matter what you do. Oh my god.
Oh, I can't. I can't.
Yeah.
Nah, that's got me. I tried. That's right. We'll just do it again and I'll do it right. My MP ran out. That wasn't ideal.
I think you maybe didn't pick up MP bubbles.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So I didn't pick up enough MP bubbles there because the original dust pattern had me do an extra reflect.
Right.
Just try and fix it this time. This strat's so hard.
It is a very tough strat. Even like I've seen like the world record holder VG die here a lot too. It's a very scary fight.
That's ideal. Okay, he's alive. I'm so glad I noticed that. That might be too high.
Too high?
Too high. That's...
We're gonna potentially end up in the same situation here. But Ryan does have an ether at least, if he does.
Oh, he didn't give me the thing.
This is so hard to dodge.
Okay.
Gonna heal Donald to get Comet out. Just in time before getting hit. Now you have iframes during Comet, but only while it lasts.
Oh, come on, brother. There we go.
Nice.
I kind of buggered that up. What I was trying to do was, there's a very interesting interaction between Trinity Limit and Magnet. So Magnet deals damage to enemies every time they enter the Magnet. And what Trinity Limit does with the square portion of the attack is it bounces the enemies around, essentially bouncing them in and out of Magnet extremely quickly. So they will just melt. Hopefully we can see that on another fight later.
Yeah.
The enemy's health just melts. It gets you all your drive back. It's very cool.
It's kind of a common thing you'll see throughout a lot of the game now is that now that we have Magnet from Halloween Town, Ryan's going to be hitting enemies in and out of Magnet with just like aerial attacks over and over again, and it does a lot of damage very quickly.
So a little bit of an unfortunate situation there, but that's fine, we recover. The nice thing about this game as a speedrun, which a lot of other games I guess you wouldn't find, is that a death in somewhere, it's never gonna, I guess, completely end your run. Unless you decide that's too much time loss. You can always continue, redo the fight, and finish the game, which is pretty nice.
Nice. That's actually how to do the reflect right there, to skip a ledge grab.
Cool thing about Wisdom Form is because your forms interact with your magic differently, a lot of cool movement tech comes from that. So I'm using fires to travel across the map. I'm using the fact that a mid-air reflect actually raises my character's height very slightly to like make sure I'm not ledge grabbing and, you know, wasting time moving like that.
Yeah, so there's a lot of movement focus in this world. The movement is very fun because you can save quite a bit of time if you have good movement.
I'm of the opinion that movement in speedrunning is like just moving around a game you love is one of the most enjoyable parts of speedrunning a game.
Yeah, 100%.
Now the idea here is that I basically get to the next section of the game without losing drive, which, you know, if you haven't practiced the movement, is actually really hard to do. Because I need drive to make the next few sections faster.
Yeah. This minigame, you just get auto clusters. We'll be seeing this gimmick a lot in this world. This is Space Paranoids, based on the Tron movie. Taking Tron's ether right there.
All right, a couple little mini games here, and then we get into the actual fights of the world, and then it's gonna get crazy.
Crazy.
Crazy. All right, so we have to track this red box. Just basically follow where it goes. You normally have to do a finisher to end this minigame, but the going into the drive form acts like that for this particular little minigame, which is really nice there. And I want Wisdom Form anyway, because it's just the quickest way to move out of this section, so a bit of a double benefit.
And coming up here is going to be Light Cycle, which is a minigame notoriously hard on critical mode. How do you feel going into it? Do you think it's that bad in the run?
She'll be.
All right.
No, it's really scary because like there's the second part's consistent, but the first part is inconsistent. Right here, how the enemies spawn in, I have to react to it. I have to make sure that that doesn't hit me, but also when I clear this enemy, that doesn't hit me. Because you also have no opportunity to heal in this whole minigame, and everything two-shots you. So you take one hit, you have to do the whole second part unable to take any damage. So you really just want to like have that buffer. And it's just so inconsistent in that first part. This part is consistent for the most part, so I should be right. We'll see. Until I do that, that was silly. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, this is really bad.
It's fine. I just won't go for the boost. Oh, hello. You're there. Awesome. Great. Good.
This is so scary.
I've made this infinitely worse for myself.
So he has to play the rest of his hit list. Thankfully, the rest of it will be back on track to how it's supposed to be.
Just gonna take it slow, but consistent.
Yeah, so you saw him go for a boost earlier. He hit a boost where he hit off the shield and then turned, but still got the momentum from hitting off the shield. Jesus.
Okay,
Jesus. That was scary.
Luckily, running through these things, they don't hurt you. And these guys just famously cannot hit you if you just sit on this straight line. They just miss.
Keep doing stuff like that. I'm going to look like Sio as well.
Yeah, I'm stressing hard. Stressing hard.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm actually more scared of this next bit.
because this has been notoriously
Has it been
hard
bad?
for me lately.
Okay.
Quicker to just list the things that aren't scary in this run.
Yeah, true. Alright.
And take this hit on purpose to enter experience boosting range. Again, experience boosting. We'll be trying to hit level 23, is it?
Level 23.
Yeah.
It's just going to set us up basically for the rest of the run. But this is just really scary. You can randomly die here. Ideally, Stitch will block any projectiles, which should keep me safe, but sometimes he just doesn't. It's good spawn.
Yeah, so you actually want to manipulate the spawns a bit to get these 3 here. And then the 3 of them are enough clusters to do the second screen, which will activate the really large group of enemies that spawn in. And here's where we actually start to experience grinds. You really want Stitch to not only keep them grouped up, but also lick Sora to get MP back. So if he doesn't, you can throw an Ether. But ideally, you don't have to worry about that.
Stitch is being very kind.
Yeah, he's being good right now.
Because every time I'm also reflecting, which is just burning me through, just in case. Stitch had the chance to not do that there.
So there's level 22. Stitch is not licking. He's now an MP recharge, which means that it would take 2 Ethers to reflect it. He did hit level 23 though, so it's fine.
Cool, that was good.
Nice.
That was good.
Yeah, that was actually a really good time too. 47's pretty good on the clock there.
The best I've seen is like 56, and that was absurd.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you've seen better.
That's about as good as I've seen on shield route.
So yeah, that's our XP sorted for a little while now. Stitch has a bunch of different properties there that we use, like him deflecting projectiles, refilling our MP, the ukulele stunning enemies, which actually bounces the enemies in and out of the magnet there, which is a really cool interaction. And yeah, we just take advantage of all those different things to use that spot as a very quote-unquote safe grind.
Yeah. So this is how to program the boss of this world. He has the same gimmick where you want to get clusters to fill up a bar, and then you can stun him for a period of time. We're going to use Comet to actually knock out a bunch of clusters and do a lot of damage here. We're going to position ourselves so that he knocks himself straight into the wall with an attack, so that he stays in the middle of the Comet finisher. And now that we have enough clusters, we're going to freeze him with the RC and then do an air combo, go into limit form. It's our first time seeing this form. It's a callback to KH1 Sora. It does a ton of damage with the ground combos, and it has 4 different limits. This is Ragnarok here, which does a ton of hits, and it knocks out a bunch of clusters again, so that when he enters this phase, we can grab them all during this moment, and then freeze them in this exact spot back here to use another Comet, and this should be enough damage to beat the fight. Nice.
Best fight in the game.
Just excellent.
Honestly, such a good fight.
That was really clean.
Yeah.
I actually want to go for water, but we just keep going.
Yep.
Now I'm just imagining Sire's just feeding it to me.
I can go and get you water if you
No,
want.
it's all good.
Okay.
No, we're chilling. I just thought that'd be really funny to say.
Kind of a dehydrated king behind the controller, you know?
It's a lot getting up here on stage and talking. It's really impressive, like the presentation that all the runners have put on this weekend. It's really good to see. Okay, thanks Goofy. Awesome, good.
Yeah.
So Goofy took those guys to Whoop Whoop. I'm gonna hope that this guy is the scary one. Okay, good.
Nice.
Good recovery.
Good recovery. Crimson Jazz?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the Crimson Jazz there. A lot of what he does either does like 90 or 100% of your health. So very scary.
The Fire Mango actually does help with that too.
It does help with that.
Yeah.
This is scary.
Yeah, so these are dancers, if you've ever played against casually, you know that they're really hard. They have an attack where they can grab you, they have a command grab. And if you get touched by it in this speedrun, you are dead. It's just a death. So that's one thing you really want to avoid. It's really easy to get hit by it though, if they decide to do it. And then we're using Chicken Little to take out this second wave. Want him to whistle all of them, dismiss Chicken Little, then do 2 fires into Finishing Leap, and then use a magnet into Trinity Limit, knock them in and out of the magnet, and then finish off Trinity to hopefully kill them all.
All right. So I don't know if you guys caught that, but using the Mage Drive there bounced them in and out of the magnet constantly and filled my drive to maximum. Very cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
And now this is Demix. We're actually going to find him this time. The mini game here, we want to take out 20 clones with just
Where is it? I was like, where's the clone?
yeah,
I heard
yeah.
one change.
So take out 20 here with the RC. And then when he gets below 30, we're going to enter Trinity Limit. And this Trinity Limit will get hits on the clones and defeat them so that the finisher here can do damage on Demix himself.
It's also hitting Demix, even though he's invincible. It counts.
Now going to go a ground combo into going to limit form again. Do another ground combo in limit form. Use Ars Arcanum. Don't use the last hit of the Ars Arcanum because it will make Demix retaliate. And you can actually combo another ground combo after the Ars if you don't do that last hit. And then we do a reflect into Comet just at the right time.
Nice.
So we're in FF5, right?
You guys can talk about this. I'm going to
Ryan would never
We will never die to Final Fantasy
Don't die to
fights.
FF fights.
I'm going to try.
Oh, yeah, this is also where Goofy famously just dies.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the game.
Yeah, pour one out for Goofy.
Yeah.
So if Ryan dies at any point here, he has to go back and do Demix again as well.
So
this
this
is
FF5 because a Final Fantasy character will come in as your like second party member, kind of. I know a couple of these characters actually.
no, this is a famously brutal part of the run.
Everything here kills you in 1 or 2.
Yeah.
If even 2.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
The Morning Stars, these big blue guys are the ones we're going to be really scared of.
And yeah, again, if you die anywhere in this entire section, all the way back to Demix.
Yep. So it's the longest stretch of the game that you can die, basically. So it's the biggest time loss in the run if you die towards the end of this. And here we have Leon. He's actually a lot better this time because he has the powered up blade. Now this blue guy right here is the one that can one-shot you. When they get to lower health, they do an attack where they jump down, and that jump will one-shot you. He's also leveling limit form with the limits right there, because when you finish off a limit, it gives you 1 experience point for limit, and we want to have at least level 2 limit for the end of the game. We also use a couple ethers here because we always want to have magic.
This is probably the scariest phase. Is Tifa.
I'm more scared of the next one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, this one is scary. There's a ton of Morning Stars. However, lately I've been having more trouble with Cloud. So I'm very, very worried.
Nice. Magnet there, catch all the Morning Stars.
I don't like that one. I don't like the one she's going for either.
Yeah, so he's gonna jump now. He's also gonna jump. We have no magic, so it's a little sketchy.
I'm just gonna let her do that. You figure that one out.
It's all yours, Tifa.
Taper.
Lock in, brother.
Alright, here's the scary part. I'm gonna use the security bot to use this giant laser attack from them. Now, we have a bunch of the Morning Stars here. Oh my god.
That does a ton of damage.
Yeah, the laser does a ton of damage from the security bot. He avoided the jump attack from the Morning Star with the blue laser RC as well. And now we're at 1 HP. No worries.
It's alright, Cloud's got it. He's going ham. I really should coach.
Yes! No.
Guys, that's really hard.
Yeah.
We need a big round of applause, people. Come on. That's a really tough one.
Speaking of really tough ones, 1,000 Heartless. We have to kill 1,000 Heartless.
Yeah, so we're gonna use the security bots again, but this time will destroy like 50 to 60 is what you want. You can actually manipulate the camera to try to get more kills as well. But the
and
problem,
manipulate the spawns.
yeah, so the problem is that the enemy spawns can also be really bad. Sometimes you won't get a bot. Sometimes they'll wind up like this, and you can use Thunder to proc the reaction commands. But the Thunder is really risky because you can get clipped by any of the Armored Knights that are hanging around. You can also despawn the security bots, and that's really bad because you want one to be on screen at all times.
We don't want to use Rising Sun. It's just not as efficient, and it just ends up putting you in a few situations.
Yeah. And so right here is a bad spot because the guy is winding up off screen. That can happen sometimes where if there's somebody off screen winding up, they can just snipe you out of the RC.
Okay, new bot. I did not have another Thunder left in that one.
Yeah. He's getting really unlucky with the windup. You also don't have any
I
drive.
have no MP.
No MP or drive is really, really scary.
This is bad.
Oh my god. He can just get clipped out of this.
I really want a
my God.
potion. I really want a potion. Okay, good.
No. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, okay. We're fine. It's good I have MP back. Okay.
Last 100.
Still not out of the woods.
No.
I was gonna say, hopefully he doesn't despawn.
Oh my god.
That's really scary.
All right. I think we're fine.
Nice.
Oh, come on. Alright, we're just gonna kill this one.
Dude, that was unreal.
Oh.
I think all of us were just sweating. I've never seen Nintendo. I don't think I've seen Nintendo as invested in that fight with like his own runs.
That was sketchy from me. I
Yes,
ran out
it
of my
was.
MP, and that was not ideal.
You ran out of MP and drive. You had nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, it's time to put the pants on. just deal with it. But Sora,
All right, now we start revisiting some of the other worlds, and we're going to do this in a bit of a funky order. You might notice we haven't changed our Keyblade in ages, and that's simply just because Heroes Crest, the one we've been using, is just the best until like this world here, where we get Rumbling Rose. I'm gonna see if I can do a cool thing here. Oh, that was good.
Nice. That was really good. It's gonna kill. Oh,
How did that miss?
that was so weird.
How did they not die?
Yeah. I don't know
That's
what
alright.
happened.
I thought that was enough hits.
Me too. That was pretty weird.
That's alright. But yeah, it's got an ability called Air Combo Boost, the one we're currently using, the Keyblade. And so that one just makes our air combos do so much more damage. Every other Keyblade in the game to this point has not really had a beneficial ability. So it's not even necessarily about the stats. It's the abilities that really are impacting it.
Yep.
We're about to get a new Keyblade. Wait, was that 2 or 3? That's 3. Okay. That's on purpose.
I think you did one more, but it's okay.
I did one. Oh.
No, you're fine.
Oh, don't
fine.
go again?
No, you're fine.
That's intentional, moving between the rooms there. I am RNG manipulating a special enemy to spawn later. But yeah, we're about to get Rumbling Rose, which does nicely have more strength, but also has another finishing plus. So we'll now have access to 3 finishes.
Yep, also putting Heroes Crest on Master Form. Master Form, you can only do combos in the air, and it buffs the damage heavily on the finishers there.
This is my most hated world.
Oh, really?
I hate this world.
Okay.
This one sucks.
I actually like this world.
I also like this world.
All right, just gang up on me.
I'm dead center indifferent on this world. We have the whole spectrum covered.
So 3 finishes, heaps of damage out. Spamming a lot of magic still, because we still have that cool little interaction between magic and the pirates. And even the boss, it's not Barbosa, but we're now going to take on like a Heartless themed boss who, whoa, wrong direction, which shares similar mechanics.
Yeah, so you can actually just enter the room and exit, and that just skips the ambush attack. And when you go back, the ambush won't happen again. It'll just act as if you did it.
All right, Grim Reaper. This guy's really interesting because actually a lot of what he does, instead of revenge value, will be based on a hit counter. And if I give him too many hits, other than like freeze magic, he will just start running around the world rampant.
Yep, so we're gonna do Blizzards here to keep him in a corner, throw an Ether, and get some more damage in here before doing our big DPS attacks that he can break out of. Like Comet, and then we're gonna try to keep him stun locked so that he wants to teleport, but we try to keep him stun locked between the hits and the Comet. And then the finisher here, we try to get him in the middle so he gets kind of bounced around in a circle. And now we're going to go into Master Form and finish him off because this does a ton of damage. Blizzard before the final finisher. Yep.
Yes, nice.
So I think the only form we don't see in the run is, I always forget the name, the silver
Final form.
Form. Yeah. Sorry, folks.
Which is cool.
Unfortunately,
I
we
like
don't
that.
see it. Even if we did, like the time it would take to level it up to where we'd really get to use it, we'd actually, if we did get it, the main use would be Final Form Genie.
Oh, yeah.
Because Genie gets his forms as you get your forms. And Final Form Genie is broken. It's insane.
And so right there, we're using Master Form Genie limit in the magnet to do a ton of damage. It just shreds because between Genie and the magnet does a ton of damage.
Just repeating that common theme of any move that will bounce an enemy in and out of a magnet.
Yeah. I like to call it the magnet shuffle.
The magnet shuffle.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is with summons, that's the wrong summon.
Yeah.
That's not a nice thing with summons. It's all right.
Or Chicken Little.
There. We'll just fix that real quick. So the nice thing is about summons is that as you do hits, which includes the magnet, oh, come on now.
You only have 10 seconds here. You only have 3 seconds left, so it's a bit sketchy.
So as I'm using Genie's limit and bouncing him through the magnet, it's actually replenishing Genie's drive gauge. So if you're doing it well enough with enough enemies, you pretty much just get to infinite Genie.
Yeah.
The reason I'm using Valor Form Genie here is just because its limit costs way less.
Oh, Genie just took a hit.
Yeah, he just got smacked. This is bad positioning.
Yeah. The position that this guy spawns in and moves around in is random.
Just throw on Ether because my MP doesn't replenish before the next fight. We plan this out so we don't have to just wait for our MP to recover.
Yeah.
Like, we've got enough Ethers to where we have a few spots we can just throw them and just keep moving on. It means we're never stopping. We don't want to wait. All right. This boss fight sucks.
Yeah, so we're going to do 2 Thunders here. Each Thunder knocks out 50 medallions. And the gimmick here is that the boss has medallions, and we want to put them back into the chest because you steal it from the chest. And as long as he has any of them, then he will not be able to take damage. And then after we do that, he has 3 different phases of it. So this is the first phase here.
There is a slightly faster strat here with Genie. Unfortunately, I'm very bad at it, so I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah, but then here's going to go into second phase. We're going to use the reaction command here to knock out a bunch of medallions, and then while he's actually in the air, we're going to do Thunder twice to knock out the remaining of them. And now hope he doesn't teleport in a bad spot. Still picked up the medallions, so it's fine. And now try to use Comet to loop him like we did before. But this time we have Horizontal Slash, which actually helps a lot with looping him. And doing this combo was actually pretty tough, because you have to swap between X, square, and circle, and triangle to press to press all the prompts and everything. And now we want Donald to stay alive. So we can go into Master Form. This is a DM. Basically, bosses have attacks where they're invincible for a period of time. You can't avoid that one. But when you're in Master Form, the Thunder knocks out 150 medallions each, just about. So you can knock out all 800, and then use Blizzard, put them all on the chest while he's still frozen, and then finish him off with the Comet. Nice. That was really good.
That was good. That was good. That's hard. That's really hard.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, this version... this version of the game has this weird little glitch where some enemies have weird hitboxes. And you'll probably have seen from other video games that when 2 hitboxes find themselves like stuck in each other, the game will just throw them apart. And that can happen on that fight when you're doing air combos and just fling you across the map, and then like you're just in a bad position for the fight. So stuff like that can just happen. I want this. But now we got the best limit in the game. We got Duck Flare. I'm not going to use it just yet. You'll see me do it on the boss at the end of this world. But Donald's limits are just, they're cooked. They're really good. And you'll see a lot of that for endgame. It's going to be our main strategy for taking out a lot of bosses when available.
So right here, we're going to play some golf, try to get them all in one swing. This one could be tough, especially with Goofy knocking him away. Nice. And then swap in Jack last second right there. Golf claps. And now we're going to use Stitch to protect ourselves after getting this Bulky Vendor. The Bulky Vendors are what we manipulated earlier in Beast Castle by moving in and out of a room. Oh, that was weird.
That was weird.
Okay, so get hit on purpose to enter experience boost and then grab the second Bulky Vendor.
So that gives me the double experience. Even though I killed it like using its little reaction command there, which is nice.
Yeah, and they give you a lot of experience. The whole gimmick of that Heartless is that it gives you rare items and experience.
Nice little benefit here. I'm actually going to be able to EXP boost this last lot.
Yeah, and you stay at half health.
Because any lower HP and Donald would heal me.
Wait, what?
Any lower HP and Donald would heal me here.
Yeah.
Mr. Reflect got a bad pattern, but that's okay. Nice.
Yeah, so you see how these two big enemies spawn here. They're actually extremely tough to deal with.
And they all one-shot you.
Yeah.
Everything they do one-shots you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good. This minigame sucks. It's completely random. You have to fill up 100 presents. You're making decoy presents to lure out the boss, I think is the story. And it's completely random what sizes come out here. Ideally, you want the biggest boxes to come out, but right now I'm getting really unlucky RNG. And then you got the kids who are going to do that.
Yeah, so you want the gold box, like right
that
there.
That one. I would say it's brown.
I think it's gold.
Mind if I jump in for a second while we're shooting presents here?
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Welcome, Dak.
Hello. Hello, Dak. How did that happen?
I'm Dak. I'll be your host for the rest of the event here. And big shout out to JK Sessions for hosting the first half of the run. Just a couple donations come in recently. We've had $10 from Emerald Keys.
Sorry, can I cut you off?
Absolutely.
I'm so sorry.
Please do.
This is crazy. Not when I do that, but Nintendo, do you want to like sort of talk about?
So using Duck Flare here. Yeah, Duck Flare we got from Grimreaper 2.
It just lasts so long and just goes.
Fun fact, I believe a runner here found this strat on Experiment.
Oh yeah, this was me.
Yeah.
This was me.
So basically, Duck Flare is really powerful on the English version of this game. It lasts a very long time. It lasts way longer than it does in the Japanese version. That's what makes it so strong. It was actually buffed. And it's just a finisher lasting such a long amount of time, and the fact that our combo modifiers, Aerial Dive and Aerial Spiral, do a ton of hits.
Oh, did I just...
You have to throw another Ether.
I think you threw an Ether on Donald.
I think I threw an Ether on Donald.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't thrown it. Oh,
yeah,
weird.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was saying the combo modifiers, Aerial Dive and Spiral do a ton of damage during the Duck Flare as well. It actually buffs the attack as well. And so we just use the limit.
Nice.
As much as you can.
How did I not throw the...
Oh, it was really weird.
You threw a potion, I think.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, probably.
I was going too fast.
Yeah.
Is there actually like logic to why the Duck Flare lasts longer, or is it just like...
No one understands.
Yeah, okay.
We can't figure it out.
Yeah, no one knows.
Dak, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, we had $10 from Emerald Keys. Says, good luck on the run, Brian. Love seeing this game's run. Let's cure on X cancer. Also, the Cerberus fake out is always funny. Never stop doing it. We had $10 from Anonymous. I think this is back from the first Halloween Town. Says it wasn't a death. It was clearly just RNG manipulation.
Oh, I'm on the wrong menu. This works.
Okay. And $20.84 from Anonymous with no comment. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Dude, poor Agrabah just got dissed.
Luckily, my MP gets restored there, so it's cool.
Well, it's not cool that you destroyed Agrabah.
It's fine. It'll be back.
We've also got the Keyblade that we're going to be using for the rest of the run as our main Keyblade.
Yeah, that's correct. This is now the strongest Keyblade for the rest of the run. It's got just as much strength as Rumbling Rose did, but it has a neat ability, Combo Boost, which just means our ground finishers do heaps more damage.
It's also longer, question mark? Or is that not a thing in this game?
What was it?
It's longer, right?
What is?
It's not a thing
The
in this game.
Keyblade, not a thing in this game.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is interesting that they didn't bring back that mechanic. So
Wait,
Keyblades
sorry.
have different lengths.
No, they are actually. That is in this game.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get
Yeah.
our story straight, boys.
Yeah. No, the Keyblade length does. It matters.
Nice.
But
I'm just having fun, man.
it's not a big deal for the most part, especially any percent. But it does actually matter quite a bit sometimes. And this is a long Keyblade, so.
Yeah, the reason why the Slice of Pumpkin is so strong is because a lot of the combos we're going to be doing is finishing leap, a magnet into finishing leap, and that counts as a ground finisher.
Yeah.
Alright. So we got a few mini games here. We've just got to fly around all these destroyed ruins. After this fight, I'm getting ahead of myself. Hang on.
It's funny. It's actually just have to be kind of scary because of this.
Oh, hello. What'd you do that for? Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Just a bit of an EXP boost, you're fine.
Yeah, you did actually. You actually did boost that.
Just chilling. We're good.
Yeah, you're gonna have some experience now.
Just be safe. Throw a potion.
That's fair.
So yeah, we go around now, do a little mini game where we have to use different magic on these different little eggs just to unlock the next door. The mechanics of this carpet are really weird. So not only do you not have access to your party members to help you out at all, but it changes how some of your moves work. So like, for example, our slide dash ability just becomes obscenely broken. It makes it hit way more times, and all of the individual hits of that move do a significant amount of damage. Oh, that's not good.
Oh my god. Oh.
That didn't work either. Okay.
My god.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
That was scary. Intentional. Just getting used to the setup.
You're still getting used to it.
All right. Now, so part of the experience routing here that's really important, and the reason we do the worlds in the order we do, is that the next few boss fights really hinge on getting level 30, which is another strength increase. So the reason I manipulated the bulky vendor spawns, so I could get the really high experience enemies, the reason I'm doing this, which has a lot of enemies in this little auto-scroller, maximizing experience before we go to the worlds that have less enemies in them, really just to make sure we hit that level 30, that strength increase, which unlocks basically a whole bunch of other strategies. Makes the fights way nicer.
Yeah, and that's the last level that we have to worry about. After that, it's fine. We don't have to worry about experience. So catch the fat bandit there with hitting an enemy into it. And yeah, we have way more expense than we need.
I have so much.
Yeah.
I'd rather have more than less, to be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
No, there's 30.
Yep.
Same. Alrighty. So, just gonna sit here, kill a couple more waves. This does progress no matter how sort of quickly I kill these enemies, but it's more just about not taking hits myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more. And now I can sort of just sit here and wait for this to end.
You can drink some water.
I can drink some water. Mate, I'm thirsty. Oh, took a hit.
Oh!
That one's completely safe.
Yeah, it was fine.
All right. I hate this fight. Just because the carpet is so like floaty and drifty, it's not a fun fight. This Genie Jafar coming up, but we'll see if we can do it. without getting DM'd. If I get DM'd, it's pretty much guaranteed death. It's very hard to avoid once he's starts throwing out his like post-DM moves.
Yeah, so I explained it briefly, but basically the DM is a desperation move. And Green Reaper did it when he went invincible, but we want to avoid that on most bosses. You can on most bosses in the game, and it requires you to do very specific strats. And we're going to do that here, where we want to kill him at a certain point as fast as possible, or else he will DM. And his DM is one of those DMs where if you get it, then it's very likely you'll die. So he's stunned here, and we're going to get as much damage as possible. It should be okay. And now we're going to hit his ass. And
my six-pack's bigger.
His are pretty big. And then right here is when he will have the capacity to DM. But we're going to keep him stunned by using the reaction commands. And now it's extremely important that he kills him while he's stunned here, or else he will get DMs. And he is intentionally delaying each slide dash to get every single hit off, because you could mash it, but you won't get as much damage.
Oh, nice. Literally right after that last hit there is when he raises his head, goes invincible, starts doing his thing. So it's very tight, that strat. Very difficult one. All right, so you might have noticed we didn't finish off Beast Castle before, so we got to go and finish it off now that we have the higher level and the other Keyblade. So we've got one little fight to do there, and then the boss, which is Zaldin of that world. Wow, we do. We really are. All right, so we've got a quick little mob fight here, and then we'll do Zaldin. Zaldin's very cool. This mob fight is here.
So for here, these are Dragoon enemies. They often jump into you with that attack right there where they flash to give you a tail of the attack. You can reflect that very easily and get a lot of damage off. Then these dust spawn here. Gonna do Magnet Leap. Yeah, Goofy's kind of running it a bit. Move away, use a magnet, do another magnet shuffle here with the Ultima, and that could kill. It's very close.
It's very close to killing them.
Yeah. And now we have Zaldin.
All right, so basically we're going to use the fact that Master Form gives us two Keyblades here, because both strength stats contribute to our main stat while we're in here. And it's important to do Master Form over Valor Form, just to get your party members out of the way. I'm going to get 2 more jumps.
Yeah, so we're going to do at least 9 jumps on Zaldin here. And then after all the jumps are over, we're going to revert and then do Duck Flare before he can jump away. And that combo right there can be pretty tight. And if you don't do it, you'll DM.
That one's tough. That one's pretty DM.
Zaldin? More like Zaldun.
Yeah, that one's hard, especially like even just at the start of the fight, waiting until the perfect moment to sidestep his move, but still be able to get the reaction commands in. That's a tough one.
Liquid just did like a 10-year-old me, by the way. I'm so mad.
Because he's 10 years old.
Can't say that.
He's pretty old.
Can't say that either.
Well, what do you want?
So here's a mystery enemy. Don't know who this is.
This fella, who? I don't know.
He's cool though.
Kind of looks like Zaldin.
This guy's kind of cool. I wonder who he is.
Well, you've never played this game, so you wouldn't know.
No, I have. Like casually, yeah. Nice swing.
Thanks, man. All right, cool. There goes Riku. I mean, I was meant to change my party there.
Yeah, the fight can be annoying because of the rapid thrusters that spawn in. So he got the wrong finisher. When he was in limit form, he wanted to get the Zentetsuken, which does so much damage. But he got Ripple Drive, which will hit everything else, but it doesn't do much damage to Riku. Just some movement here with Wisdom going down to the courtyard.
Oh, so this is probably the main example of the magnet shuffle here. Like, if you didn't really catch it before, you'll see what it does here. This courtyard has a bunch of Assault Riders, Bolt Towers, and they've got way more health than before, and we just do this.
That was pretty good, actually.
Jesus.
Jesus.
All right, snipers. These guys are scary. These are like Zigbar's signature nobodies.
Yeah.
These things have a couple of one-shots, mostly two-shots, and hopefully clear the whole wave, I guess, at once. And that's a bit ordinary.
Oh. Oh, got it.
Nice.
Okay. Haven't seen that one before.
If I did it right, the drive burst actually kills them.
Right, okay.
All right, Storm Rider.
Storm Rider.
Have you Storm meta?
Don't fall off.
I will. I actually intentionally will.
No, I know.
Like, normally the idea of this fight is you want to stay on as long as possible. But here, like, we're just going to use Duck Flare to do just, like, tons of damage. Skip, basically, his first phase into his second. And try and finish him off with the last thing he's going to do here. Am I going to get back my MP?
Yes.
Barely. Donald died, so I'll just have to give him a little bit of HP juice. That's bad.
Okay, this might be kind of tight. You want to get him when he's on the ground, but I think he's going to race back up. Yeah.
No
He's
way.
Oh.
Wait, okay, but we get the swag ending.
Oh yeah, we get to break his neck.
Yeah.
So if you get him to 1 HP, he'll just do this again. And then you just get to do this really cool ending to the fight.
Very clean.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what Sora does.
What do the kids call that?
Dabbing.
In the year of our in current year.
All right, so that's the last of the Disney Worlds we need to do. Now, Chippingdale are going to say some stuff, and we're going to head to the last gummy mission of the run.
Yep.
Maybe that's the...
Fun facts. This game is actually fastest in Spanish.
Is it?
Yeah, because of this text right here.
Ask about that because I
Yeah.
noticed most people run in English.
Yes, it is technically faster. I think it's Italian or Spanish,
Oops.
but it's literally just that dialogue right there that matters.
Yeah.
The rest doesn't matter
I've
at
seen
all.
a couple of other ones that are a bit shorter, but
Yeah.
It's like
Maybe they're
a
not.
second or two.
It's like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes.
well, I thought it would just be Japanese or if there's
No, because Japanese has bad duck flare.
That's right.
That's why you can't play JP.
All right, during this one, I'm going to quickly sub out for a minute.
all good.
I'll be back in a moment.
All right. Great time for any donations while we're in this gummy mission, because once we get out of this, it's just going to get hectic.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've got had one $25 donation come in from Swirgle. Says, thanks to Brian Brews, I now know that Kingdom Hearts is light.
Good.
And yeah, as we come towards the getting towards the end of the event here at PAX Oz, I'll just remind everyone that we are still raising money for Game On Cancer, a charity that funds early career cancer researchers working across all areas of cancer research. We have absolutely smashed our donation total from last year. We've raised over $20,000, but we do still have another hour or so of the event still running. So please get your donations in while we're still here.
It's amazing how much we've raised this year.
It's been so cool.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's just like, it's been super big. Like the crowd has been packed this whole
yeah.
time. It's been
Yeah.
really good to see. Thank you guys for coming and hanging
Yeah.
out in our speedrun area. Like, there's so much cool stuff going on in the convention and you still make time for us. That's so appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely huge shout out to PAX for hosting us and for all of our in-person audience. We would love to see you.
A shout out to you guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right. How you doing there, Cam?
I miss my friend Sio.
Yeah.
I really do too.
I really miss him.
I
Yeah.
really miss Sio.
He's my favorite salary man.
He's my favorite person on this couch, apart from me.
Unfortunately, what he didn't realize is that he would have died during this gummy. He would not.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
would not have as much
Oh,
time.
yeah.
He would have died during this
Yeah.
one.
He didn't run like you did, though.
That's true. I did run.
No one runs like BryanBrews.
That's so true.
What's your best smile?
Never run one.
Nintendo, you're in Australia. We don't know what miles are.
Yeah.
Oh,
there it
he's
is.
back.
Yeah. Big shout out to Scio Television.
Oh, I have to go to the unoptimal bathroom. Time loss.
I was just saying, you would have died in this gummy.
Yeah. Well, luckily I didn't have the controller. But anyway.
Alright, we should be good for the rest of this gummy.
Sorry, I got some fans in the audience.
Me too, man. Big fan.
Big fan.
Sia's somewhat of a speedrunning icon to me.
Tom Scott is my speedrunning. Dude, no.
Oh, no.
That's a leak in.
Can I pass that to you?
Yeah, I'll just hold it. I will just hold
I mean, just put the lid on it.
it. It went on the ground.
I don't care. That's
Alright.
fine. I'll eat a little dirt to keep the run going.
Oh.
Alright, that's it. Last gummy gone. We're now going into Twilight Town and then all the rest of the organization members. It's going to get pretty intense. Alright, so what we're going to be coming up to here is a fight with Mickey. Mickey is a lot like Leon in that he sucks. So all of Mickey's moves, well not all of them, but most of them just have massive knockback on them and will just spread all the enemies out amongst the arena that we'll be fighting in. We just don't want him to do that because we want to use Magnet Genie, just keep them all in one spot, bounce them in and out of that one magnet, and hopefully clear them pretty quickly. That's ideal. That's not ideal.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so during the summon load, you actually can't take damage.
That's unfortunate. That's all right. Quick death. Quick death.
Shout out to Muffin.
Is that Muffin who did that?
Yeah, Muffin died in the woods the exact same way you just did.
That's a name I haven't heard in so many years.
Yep.
All right. So we're just going to try and do this the whole fight and just melt all the waves of the enemies. We don't do the finisher, which is just not really necessary for most of the waves.
Yep.
I will have to do it here. I think Mickey bounced them in an unoptimal way. Oh, thank you.
The positioning is really important. You want to be away from the enemies enough that you're not locked onto them, because otherwise it ruins the magnet. Oh, so you're going to use Genie.
I'm going to lose Genie, so that's a bit unfortunate. Oh!
Oh, Donald is sick.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, I had the same reaction. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh my god.
I thought I was getting sniped.
I thought it was going to go smooth off.
That's just worse stuff, waiting in the wings for when I eventually go over estimate. Alright, so we want to get into this fight, we want to do some magnets, we want to use Genie, and make sure just... Has he done it again? I think this is... Okay, we're good. Should be fine. Don't do it, Mickey. Oh no. Okay, good.
There we go. That was a pretty good fight. Nice.
First try.
Yeah, first try.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah, that was that one's never happened to me before actually.
Yeah.
Say the line.
I'm gonna put on Goofy's new limit here.
I love Whirly Goof.
Whirly Goof is so good. Goofy's limits, unfortunately, took a bit of nerfing in the final mix version of this game, but runners found a way.
Yeah.
We found a way to make it relevant. This is gonna be fun.
Make sure not to hit Sky Sugar Ice Cream there.
That's true. Sounds terrible.
No, Liver Pepper sounds terrible.
Oh, I'm on Trinity. I'm just gonna make sure I have the right limit selected.
Yep.
Cool. Take a second there to make sure I don't stuff this up, because this looks really cool. If it works. Yeah, there they go.
Nice.
Good. All right, so Axel's like Leon, and Mickey, he sucks. There's like a particular move we want him to do, and it's when he like throws his chakra, that one.
Yep.
If he does anything else, it's just he flings the enemies all over the arena, or does this. This is a bit sketchy.
Oh my god.
I probably should be dead. I'm just gonna do this. I think it's
I think you're fine. Oh my god. No!
Oh. Can you stop, please? Stop doing that.
No.
We're fully in control of this game. It's not. Yeah, it's. Oh, this is Zumi G's favorite part of this entire speedrun, actually. I think.
The little,
I'm not joking.
the little bit of movement.
The Zumi Law, the Fira over the thing here. That's Zumi G's favorite part of the speedrun.
Okay. Shout out to Zumi G.
I love Zumi G.
Yeah!
All right, this fight's really
This
cool.
Tough. This one's tough, folks.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's bad. What am I going to do here? I have to improvise.
Good recovery. That's amazing.
That was nasty. That was actually nasty. That was crazy.
I got hit out of like what was going on there, and I'm just like, oh no, this is gonna go poorly. Luckily, yeah, I'm just that good.
That's also my favorite fight in the run, because I don't know why in my brain, like a cheat code to make me think that your moment in a game is really cool is like sad music during a fight.
Okay.
It's just so cool.
Yeah. Yep, so
Alright, very good.
putting on to become one here, which gives you anti-form. And we want that right now because we want to reduce our anti-points. So we're going to get it twice to reduce it by 10 in total, so that we're at 0 entering the rest of the organization.
I do love that we're just not talking about Roxas at all. Just like, nah, that spoke for itself.
Yeah, it did, 100%. Oh, what happened? Right.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, the invisible.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're good.
Wow. This is a glitch that can sometimes happen, and not a positive one. I'm just going to have to let this thing kill me.
You can dodge.
Dude, where is it?
I don't know. It's invisible.
Oh, there it is.
We have to wait for him to jump. And the jump is a one-shot.
I think I have to let him kill me. I'm not going to get enough drive off of him. This sucks. This is just an unfortunate thing that can happen sometimes. He spawns in, he's completely invisible. I can't hit him in the way that I want to.
Okay.
If Donald heals me, I'm going to be so upset.
There we go. Oh, wait, yeah.
Go, okay, good. We'll try that again.
I've actually never seen that glitch in this room.
I get it a few times. I don't know if maybe I'm doing something.
Yeah.
There we go. Good enough drive that time. Killed all three. Cute little anti-glide.
Yeah.
Not where I expected to die in this run. That's for sure. Elixir for free. All right, this is where I was expecting to die. This fight has been giving me a bit of trouble. Zigbar is very hard. I'm gonna try and DM skip him. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah, so right here we're gonna be using a lot of duck flare because we actually have our party members for this fight. So after this RC sequence, he's gonna spawn in and he'll do 3 sets of shots and then he'll reload. So we're gonna wait for the 3 to happen. It's important that we wait for the reload.
Not on this one, but the next one. We will wait for the reload.
Yeah, so now we're gonna do duck flare and then do chain air combos together with the shots of duck flare so he doesn't break out, and then do as much as damage as possible during the end of duck flare. Go into Valor form. Get some damage in this reload. Now we're gonna revert. We have MP back because we went into Valor form. And now here he can DM, but it's important that we kill him with this duck flare combo.
This should be it.
Nice, yes!
Nearly got
That was ooh.
That one was, definitely giving.
Yeah, so he was doing 3 shots, and then he was about to DM basically right after that teleport. So that was like the last possible moment he could kill.
That was definitely giving Mr. Brews here some grief during his streams and practice and whatnot for this event. So
yeah,
very happy to see that go well.
That's like completely just experience-based, that I knew what he was going to do before, like the before going into the DM. So I'm like, okay, I have a little bit of iframes. I know I can jump and do this. He's going to do this. I'm going to do that. Stuff like that you only learn by just dying to it over and over, which is a really cool thing about, I guess, people's progression with running this game.
Yeah. Now, we get turned to a die at the very beginning, but we're going to do enough hits on Luxord to revert immediately, and then do this combo 2 finishes, make him retaliate in the air, then reflect his retaliation on the ground. And now we're going to reflect the cards that he spawns in, do another leap, do another air retaliation, and then repeat this process here. And now that he is in second phase, we're going to handle him differently by making him retaliate on the ground. Oh no, it's bad.
Just reflect through that, or just keep that safe.
So you want to make him retaliate here, and then he can either do cards or he'll do a minigame. The cards are very luck-based and also slow, so the cards are really bad. You don't want to see them. The minigame is what you want like this.
Okay, they killed the card. Good.
Ideally, he does this minigame the whole fight. Nice. Oh my god. This is really lucky.
Do I?
Yeah.
I Trinity here.
Yeah.
Yes, wait. This should hopefully take him to low enough health to where we're going to do 3 Rs.
Okay.
I don't know what my ethers are like, but...
Yeah, so this is a DM skip. He's wanting to DM basically when the bar gets to the gauge meter on the middle. He wants to DM, but we're preventing it by R's dipping him. Nice.
That was good. That's also been giving me trouble.
Yeah. Let's keep it up, brother.
All right. It's important I keep limit form there as well to make sure I have enough drive going into the next fight, because since I didn't leave the form, it refreshes my drive. So this one's really cool if I don't mess it up. So fingers crossed.
Quick run behind him is important because you don't want Donald to get hit, and that prevents him from getting hit. Now we're going to grab the Claymore and then knock him out of his Berserk. Throw out a Magnet to make him retaliate on the ground, then reflect into Duck Flare. end duck flare, and then do aerial spirals to get a bunch of damage in during this. Do a ground combo, enter Wisdom Form, reflect, Blizzard Reflect to get 2 lots of reflect damage off.
That's fine. I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah, so you want to get a few more reflects in and then start duck flare. We're gonna throw 2 more ethers to a 4 MP, magnet into reflect, into duck flare, and now this.
I'm gonna be on the damage, I think. See how close his foot is to the ground there? If his toe, if his big toe touches the ground, he DMs instantly.
Yeah.
Woo! Awesome. Good. All right, one more org member, and then we're into the final fights. I'm just gonna check my ethers. Oh, him? Nope. Hang on. I'm crumbling. I'm just gonna take him. All right, good.
Okay, so you have, how many do you have equipped? 3, I think.
So I've got 6 ethers.
How many? Yeah.
I've got 6 ethers.
Yeah,
I need 5.
Yeah. You're fine.
So I should be good.
And now all we have left is the Xemnas and all of his phases, which there's a lot of Xemnas phases.
Something cool to note about this fight is when fighting Roxas, we got the ability Combo Master. That basically lets us, if we miss a move, we can still continue on with our combos. Normally in this game, you have to hit each one to continue on with your combos. Basically, what we've got to then do is incorporate magic between our physical moves. I'm just stuffing around with the menu here. This is just me killing time. There we go. So what we're going to do here is chain Slapshot and Reflect. And it's going to allow us to get multiple reflects off for each of his combos.
Yep, so this is the first phase here. Now he's in the second phase. And that's why we're going to do another combo to make him teleport. And he can do this guard move now, which is not ideal. You'd rather he do the other one, but it's completely luck. And now when he gets to below 2 bars of health is when we want to start thinking about going into limit form to get the building skip, actually, because he wants to do the same building RC from the beginning, but we can prevent it by doing this ground combo into an orange loop. Nice.
Oh.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, thank you. I didn't expect you to actually feed it to me.
Forced it down his throat.
Oh my god. Whoa.
All right, let's end this. So yeah, point of no return here from a casual perspective. There's no more saving or anything like that.
This is final fights. This is it.
Yeah.
Last boss rush before the end of the run.
Screw skyscrapers.
Screw skyscrapers, man. Not bad. Not bad.
Looking at your time.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be. Nothing good comes of it.
Yeah, can we just like pause it there? Kidding, don't do that. So just spam the distraction command to get over the fight. I'm gonna use magnet here to, rather than just like knocking down these enemies, you can just sort of sit the magnet there and they'll keep spawning into it. All they need is to take one hit and they'll get knocked towards the engine here. How many 10s? We're gonna get both?
Wait, what?
10 seconds.
You're getting both.
Fine, perfect. Yeah, good. Oh. Yeah, weird. I'm not gonna explain what happened there. Okay, I'm on Thunder. That's, okay, that's all that matters.
Yeah, so we're going to Master Form here to use the Master Form Magnet. It has a weird property where it actually spawns its enemies sooner. And we want them to spawn earlier so we can do this combo in Master Form. And now we're going to go into the middle of the room, throw a Magnet, use Whirligoof, and hopefully do Whirligoof Magnet Shuffle here to kill these creepers. They survived with a little bit of health left, but that's fine. And then we have enough drive to summon Genie now. And also get our MP back. And we're going to do Genie Loop here. If you change his form mid-combo, you can actually continue your combo to do an infinite combo. And now we're going to do a Master Form Magnet into Master Form Genie limit after getting knocked away by the Berserker to put us in the right spot. And then do Magnet Trinity to kill the rest of the assassins. Ideally, this does damage to the core as well. I don't think it will here.
No, it didn't.
Yeah. That's fine. Just means you have to do a bit more damage in Valor Form. Now we're going to finish off with Duck there. A benefit of this is that it also gives us back our drive, so we'll hit 3 and can go into a form again just to replenish our MP before the next fight. It's actually a really tough, tough strat.
That was tough.
This is a tough strat right here. So he's going to be trying to throw an elixir and then activate a limit before the elixir lands on Sora.
No.
Oh, no, you're not doing that? Okay.
No, I just... Oh, that's bad. I'll save the elixir for later, I guess. I might be under damage here, actually. I am.
It's a little sketchy now. Yeah.
That's my bad. That one's my bad. Yeah, good.
It's a relatively quick death because you don't have to do any like previous room.
Well, you can use the elixir now as well. So we basically just want to do 2 duck flares, and that's why we keep the elixir from the synthesis shop, is for right here, so we have enough MP to do 2 duck flares. And also we can use it like during the duck flare, which is very nice.
Just gonna play it safe.
It's important that Donald survives, so we can do the duck flare.
There we go.
Nice.
That's better.
It's a great death noise as well. Just for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, the nice thing about that particular fight is he's got no phase changes, he's got no HP gates, so like, hence why it's like a relatively quick death. Not ideal still, but yeah, you get what you're given. I can just like finish a cancel on this forever as well by pressing the laser and the finisher at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm just really bad at hitting both buttons at once.
Yeah, basically, if you do the laser or the shield in between each finisher attack, then it won't count it as the ending of your combo, and you can do another one. And so we can just repeat that to always knock them towards the engines and the dragon, because the finisher will automatically knock them over in 1 hit. But it's very difficult on the controller to move your thumb between X square.
I actually find it way easier to do with Japanese controls.
Yes.
I have some weird claw grip to do it, but
Right.
English control's a bit weird.
Can I jump in for a second there during the
Yes,
track?
during this one you can, yeah.
Brilliant. We've had $10 from Xing Pao. Says, roses are red, violets are blue. Round 3 YFC Sydney. I love you, BryanBrews.
Oh, no.
Thanks
Yep,
for that.
good. Alright, so ideally I want to take no hits here because I want Riku to keep his MP in the next fight. If I take hits here, he'll heal me at the start of the next fight. So
Yeah.
ideally I'm trying to take no hits.
Yeah, we want Riku's MP for the next fight.
Because I can use Riku's ability Dark Aura to also finish a cancel. It's fine.
That's not good.
No, that one's fine. I just need to not get hit by the rockets here.
Yeah.
I can take 1 hit. I just can't take 2.
I think you can take 2, actually.
I got a little laser tickle there.
Yeah, you
so
did. Nice.
parried it. Now I've already got the laser stocked up here, so I should be able to just like hit one enemy and then just laser and just like clear out the. I'll hit 2. There we go. Nice. That's that fight done.
Very nice. There's 2 left.
2 left.
2 left. So we got Chair's Emnus refight.
So quick slide dash into reflect on that beginning there because he always does a swing. And now he did the finisher cancel right there actually. He's getting 3 finishers even without second finishing plus. And we always want to reflect into superior retaliation and then that puts him to the next phase. He's a Noxora all the way back here. And then we want to get to a building and knock it back at him to continue fighting him. And they're always in the same spot, the RCs. So that one is always consistent. The next one is a little different. But first, we have to make our way back to Armor's Emnus.
That's a little skip there. Normally he would shoot lasers at you, but if you do a very quick thing that I just did.
If you do a quick area dodge and glide, you just glide in fast enough, he won't do lasers.
Just gonna play this safe.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be a bit cheeky here, even though I probably don't need to.
That's too low, I think.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh my god. Yeah, so basically the flying buildings that come towards you can knock the building towards you and it would just one-shot you. So you could have, it was very close to him dying there. I was scared.
Gotta keep me on your toes, Ninten.
You've been doing that a lot this run.
Good. Oh. No, that's my fault.
Yeah.
Ah, I got greedy. That's all right.
I think that was karma.
That was karma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, so his revenge value actually changes per phase. So you can do that in the earlier phases, but he retaliates sooner on the last phase. And that's why he got caught by the swing.
I was too focused on chin wagging with Ninten.
Yeah.
Doing what? Do what?
Chin wagging.
Like talking, chatting.
How am I still learning
He's
new
from
words?
the US, folks.
Yeah.
He's from the US.
Can I get a couple more in during this second attempt?
Yeah.
Excellent. We've got $25 from Sayans. Now Sayans.
Let's go.
Says LTFTCI, Del Redacted 2000. No comment from me. And $10 from Yeti says, this Kingdom Hearts 2 run has been such a blast. I'm really motivated to practice 2 now. You've all been too amazing and thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for donations.
Thank you guys so much.
Alright, so back in last phase here.
Now you say his revenge value is lower.
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't
Wait,
know that?
no.
No, I did.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was about to freak out.
I'm just having a laugh. That means I was laughing.
Yeah, we have that in America.
He's
It's
gonna
fine.
die again.
Nah.
No, no.
Alright.
We had fun here.
This last fight is beautiful when done right. It's like
Yeah.
the most
It went done by
amazing.
someone, not me.
It's the most amazing looking fight.
So yeah, this is the final boss. Yeah, this one's tough, folks.
We're asking to attack Zemnis does there because it's random. Now we want him to come back down. This is improv right now. It's got a little bit sketchy.
Oh, that's not good. Thanks, Riku.
You have to be very fast on the item to get the reflect off before he can grab you.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
What? There we go.
There we go. So we got done and then just one more hit after.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to do things. Hang on.
Yeah, you can actually take
Yeah,
damage.
you have to mash X and triangle, and on critical mode you can die pretty fast with these lasers. So he's mashing X and triangle right now.
Alright.
What a journey, fellas.
Should we do a fancy kill?
Yeah.
Our summer vacation
I've got
is over.
time, yeah? Yeah. Cool. Alright, so I guess it's kind of like marathon tradition. Once you get to the end of the run, do something that looks really flashy, because I could hit one button, he'd be dead. But I'm going to do just something cool.
What is it going to be? Surprise?
Well, I like limit form.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen some cool things from limit form.
Yeah.
So I think we'll go that.
Oh, yeah.
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 That.
Yeah. Okay. I got it.
Good chat, fellas. Good chat.
I have no idea what
No.
Alright. So time will be on when I hit him with the final hit. I'll say it as well. But I'm first going to build up some drive. The hits that I'm going to do initially are not going to kill him. Because he obviously needs to be hit by a finisher.
Yep.
Alrighty. You build up drive faster when you're in MP charge. Just need 4 for the limit form. Good. You're going to back up here. When you use this, well, I actually don't like doing that. So I'm going to back up again. Dodge roll 2 times. And I'm going to hit him in his... Is this going to hit? Never mind. Don't worry about it. Time. I missed. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
That's so funny. What a champion.
It just would have been too rude if I had done it.
We did it.
Yatta! That's what he says in Japanese. Yeah, cool. So that's Kingdom Hearts 2, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking around. I know it's been a long run. Thank you so much for PAX, ASM, also our partners at Game on Cancer for having me as part of this. I've been doing this for like 9 years with ASM now, and it's more and more special every year. Thank you guys for being on couch hanging out with me. I know it was a long run.
Thank you for having me.
And yeah, so that's me. Let's bring JT on, I think.
Yep.
For some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Even if we could get it.
You did Jack Jack's jump for me.
Come on, Riku.
It's me. I want to be a millionaire.
Darkness too long.
All right.
You gotta try
Let me
and
know
think
when we're good.
positive.
Absolutely fantastic run from BryanBrews there. Thank you very much, and shout out to the whole couch as well. Yeah, we do just have one more run left for the event here at PAX this year. We've got Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with JT Magic Man. You guys are definitely going to want to hang around for this. Very short one. Yeah, just stick around. All right, sounds like we are just about ready to get started here with some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. This is going to be a great one to finish off with. And handing right over to JT.